Yes, yes, yes. Right, okay. Are we here? Yeah, we're here. Okay. Fucking hell, man. Technical difficulties on the YouTube side, it seems. But we're here now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome yet again to another freaking sicky litty wiki on Cinema Chill stream. Numero 17. Number 17. Golly gosh begosh. We're finally here at this right fucking here. This particular arc of the On Cinema universe, ladies and gentlemen. The Trial of Tim freaking Heidecker. Hey guys, Dylan. Good to see you, my friend. Vern Heckner. Yay. Good to see you, my friend. Hold on. My girlfriend burnt her foot on some tea. Okay, yeah, sorry we're late. Sailed up in work. Very busy day. But we're finally fucking here, thank folk. So we're finally gonna watch some Trial of Tim Heidecker nonsense right now. Also got a new tattoo. Robbie. Oh, look at that. Got a nice little whatchamacallit? Fucking origami unicorn from Blade Runner, baby. And all nice multicolours, very epic. I can run this show in a couple of weeks. Hey, bro, we'll start running trials, if you will. No pun intended, for who the next On Cinema Chill streamer might be. I'm more than happy to accept guest streamers, if you will. Much like the vein of Greg Turkington. Greg Turkington? Okay. Yeah, but we're finally here. Sorry about the delay, but we're here now. Yeah, buddy, thanks. I literally got it yesterday. I've got cream on it and shit, you know. Nappy cream by Panfin and whatnot. It sealed up pretty nice. Still a bit bumpy. Still a bit dark. It will probably get lightened up in the next couple of days. When the itching period starts, thank you, my friend. I'm very pleased with it. Now that arm looks really bare, you know? See, when that wasn't there, it's like, cool. But now it's like, that needs filled in. That needs filled in. It's like, what the fuck? Very strange. Okay. But yeah. Trial of Tim Heidecker, ladies and gentlemen. This is... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, thanks, OBS. Sorry, I just disconnected there. Fucking Jesus Christ. Are we here, or what? You gotta be fucking joking. There we go. Fuck me! Sorry, OBS just decided to fucking disconnect again. For no fucking reason. Are we still here? Everyone working? I can't fucking tell. Hold on, I need to double check here. You're back, thank fuck. Sorry about that. Thank you, Dylan. Do not know why that just happened. OBS has a habit recently of just fucking cutting out whenever it fucking feels like it. Right, okay, we're back. Sorry about that, fellas. Yeah, the trial. It's just weird. It's a very interesting part. It's probably the most fucking bizarre, yet grounded part. Hey, James Simon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's just dive into it. Fuck's sake. No more gibber. Once again, like I said, link in the description below if you want to check out the Career Perspective series, and my Streamlabs tipping pages down below as well. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ooh. So we're not going to be using the... Are you fucking for real? We're not going to be using the On Cinema timeline today because these days are highlights. So they're very short. Want to watch the whole fucking thing. Shit, I need to turn the music off, don't I? Stop. So... Our lovely YouTube channel here, Dingo Lover, don't know who the fuck that is. He has uploaded the full day's trial, the full 49-minute shebang. With the legal proceedings begin in the Electric Sun 20 trial between the people of California and Tim Heidecker, because Tim Heidecker is currently being accused of murdering 20 teens with harmful vape technology during the Electric Sun Desert Festival, as we all know. So now, the Delgado crime family, sorry, the Delgado family have tried to fuck up my OBS so we can't see Tim absolutely fucking slam dunk this trial, as we're about to see. So this is day one, ladies and gentlemen. It begins. Tim is here, as we can see, with his legal counsel. Can't remember his name. We'll get into that, I'm sure. There's the people of California. There's the Electric Sun 20. Deceased. Yeah, let's just get into it. It's going to get crazy. Let's see the court proceedings. The people of California versus Timothy Heidecker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Electric Sun 20 trial. Let's find out. Yeah, Mark Dwyer, that's it. November 15th, 2017, day one of the blah blah blah. Yeah, we covered that. Case number 02, blah blah, Edward Sismzik, presiding judge, with Vincent Rossetti. So yeah, this is very interesting, as I've said. This is a very meticulous thing. It's very much a court hearing by design. It's like there's no wacky on-cinema segments or bizarre characters or nothing. It literally is just a court case with Tim Heidecker and Greg Turkington in it. So it's a very bizarre... it's very strange. TMI will work his magic. God bless. Let's see it. Yeah, and they've gone so far as to like actually have people with like legal backgrounds in the roles. Like Mark Dwyer, I believe, is an actual judicator in real life. There is a woman here who plays a role who has experience with like legal nonsense, went to like lawyer school and all this bullshit. So very, very meticulous. Let's find out. Turn up the audio. Very exciting. So it's another paper in that. There he is. There's our boy. How's he gonna get out of this wacky situation? There he is. Hey guys. There he is, Mr. Sismik's here.
Court is in session. Please be seated.
Man, it's intense.
At this time, the court calls the people of the state of California versus Timothy Richard Heidecker.
Timothy Richard? Mr. Richard?
Number 02CF025.
Yeah, there's Axiom Manuel, of course.
For the record.
Good morning, Your Honor.
It's
Vincent
Greg.
Rossetti, representing the people of the state of California. I'm the district
That's the
attorney
woman
for
that went
San
to
Bernardino
lawyer school.
County, and I will be lead counsel. Assisting me is Miriam Wayman, assistant district attorney, also from San Bernardino.
Boo! Boo! Lying scum.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Dwyer for the defense. With me is Timothy Richard Heidecker.
Fuck yeah.
Hi, Judge.
I judge.
Judge for doing this.
Mr. Heidecker, please allow Mr. Dwyer.
Thank you for doing this. What does he mean? Did anyone watch Mr. America? I've never watched that yet. I know of it. Obviously, Mr. America comes right off of the trial. But no, I've not seen that yet. I need to. I've not found any way to watch it yet, sadly.
To speak for you. That is his job.
Oh. The Delgado, the fucking crime family are actually coming after me, bro. This is nuts. Unbelievable. Oh, there's no way in God's great earth that this is real. Are we here? Are we back? Right, okay, if I were here. Fucking shit, man. I'm really sorry. I do not know why this is happening right now. I don't know why OBS just keeps disconnecting. I think my Wi-Fi. I usually do the Wi-Fi extender to make the Wi-Fi work better in here, but it's not working right now. It's very annoying. Do the extended interview? Do they? Oh, of course, yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is why it's such an impressive aspect. This is such an impressive piece from the on-cinema world. Like, they're relentless. When anyone, you know, is like reviewing on cinema, they always point to the trial as like some of the most impressive part of on cinema. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I sincerely apologize for this. It's very irritating. But yeah, everyone points to the trial as like this is the best that on cinema has to offer in terms of really subtle anti-humor. You know what I mean? Because that's obviously the biggest part of on cinema. It's the anti-humor that is created in this. This is the epitome of it, the essence of it. The bizarre, crazy world of on cinema thrust into a world of normality. That is the trial.
Testimony of witnesses and evidence as a whole.
Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
You will be the sole judges.
Heidecker. This is the best
Now,
part.
in determining the credibility of each
Unsanitary,
witness, there are
chaotic,
several
third
factors
world,
I invite you to
hellish,
please
good
take into
God.
consideration. First,
I love when, because they do not talk about any of this on Cinema, just how terrible the festival was, and now we know.
whether the witness has an interest or lack of interest in the outcome of
Heidecker
this
also
trial.
faces multiple pending suits from
Secondly, the
victims and
witness's
unpaid
conduct,
festival vendors.
appearance, and
Bruh.
demeanor while on the stand. Thirdly, the clarity or lack of clarity in their recollections.
Okay.
Any bias or prejudice, if that has been demonstrated by either side,
Hmm.
and possible motives for falsifying testimony.
Oh. I've not read any of that, sorry. What does that say? Heidecker also faces 63 counts of safety, sanitation, and noise violations, as well as failure to obtain event permits. Yeah, this guy's fucked up.
Rated by
Pretty
either
badly.
side, and
It's not just the
possible
20
motives for
people that got
falsifying
killed, it's
testimony.
everything else.
Now, to assist
EMTs claimed disorganised parking areas led to significant delays in response. Yeah, well, that was their fault, as Tim's already explained. He didn't think he need hospital people or doctors, so, you know. What's it? That's not his
evaluating
problem.
evidence,
Hey
I'm
guys.
read-
Where's his grave, mate? Okay, well, we're just gonna keep going. Hope it'll happen again. I don't really know what the fuck to do about it, because it's disrupting proceedings here, ladies and gentlemen. It's very, very irritating. Don't worry about it, Dylan. Usually it's fine. I don't know why it's causing such a fucking ruckus today. It's usually not. Doesn't usually cause me too much bother. Again, I think it's just because I've not connected to my Wi-Fi extender, because it's fucking not working now. If it happens again, I'll try and connect it again, but we'll see what happens. Anyway,
may
apologies
also
sincerely.
be guilty of felony murder under another theory. Even if another person did the act that resulted in the death,
This is some
the
proper
defendant may
conspiracy
still be
shit,
guilty.
so we don't get to see
I'm going to refer
Tim
to that
claim
other
his
person
innocence.
as the
What the fuck's
perpetrator
going
for
on?
the purpose of this portion of the jury instructions. The people must prove under this theory that 1, the defendant committed, aided and abetted, or was a member of a conspiracy,
Owner of
an
TCH
inherently
Vape Systems.
dangerous felony.
Yeah, he wasn't the
Secondly,
founder of it.
Perpetrator committed.
Dr.
said
San.
inherently
Dr.
dangerous
San
felony.
is not with us.
Thirdly,
Heidecker's
perpetrator
partner in
did an
TCH
act
Vape
to cause the
Systems,
death of
Luther
another
Sanchez,
person.
killed himself in
And
jail.
fourth,
Sure did.
the act causing the death and the inherently
So it's his
dangerous
fault.
felony were part of one continuous transaction.
Hired by Tim in a number
if
of
you are
upper
satisfied
capacities.
beyond a reasonable doubt, at the conclusion of
Using
the trial,
herbs
that the
and stuff,
defendant directly
acupuncture.
committed all of these elements of second-degree murder, you must find him
Sanchez
guilty.
had 7 charges of
If
fraud
you
on
are
his
not so
record,
satisfied,
including
you
2
must
by
find the
Heidecker,
defendant
which was subsequently
not
withdrawn.
guilty.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Members of the jury, at this time we are going
Defense
to hear
claims
the opening
Heidecker had no
statement from the
knowledge or
state.
oversight. Yeah, well, he didn't.
Mr. Rossetti,
He didn't. He
you
used it
prepared?
himself. Why would he
Yes, Your
fucking
Honor.
know any better? Ridiculous. Can't get out of court already and hasn't even started yet. Heidegger could face up to 370 years. Oh. We know that's not going to happen.
Counsel for the defense, Mr. Dwyer.
Hi, Dwyer.
Survivors, victims, family, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Rat. Here we
We're
go.
going to be spending some time together over the next few days to answer one simple question.
There's Luther San.
Did
Dr. San is with
Timothy
us.
Heidecker is Timothy Heidecker a killer?
He's not.
I will
not.
prove beyond a
Thanks, Tim.
reasonable doubt,
That needed to be said
using
there.
physical evidence, expert and witness testimony, and Mr. Heidecker's own words.
Yeah, we all the toad venom is the
But the
main
answer to that
problem
question
here,
is
and
yes.
Dr. San made the
Timothy
formula. So like, what the
Heidecker
fuck
is
are we
a
talking
killer.
about? No, he isn't. He just said he wasn't.
You know, at first glance, one looks at Mr. Heidecker, and
Aye.
one doesn't see a killer. I certainly
No,
don't.
man. Look at him. He's a good dude. He's
I
a
see an
family man,
upstanding
a religious
member of
man.
our community who's
Yep.
well dressed, not a bad looking guy. He's
you.
intelligent, educated. You'll see that when he gives his testimony.
fuck yeah, man. He's a good dude.
And he's obviously affluent, actually probably wealthy.
Duh.
I mean,
he
has
has
to
the
be. He's
best
hired
cinema.
Mr. Dwyer, who is a colleague
Turn up the background audio.
who
Yeah.
has my utmost respect. He's
Thanks,
a
blah blah.
wonderful
Any better?
criminal defense attorney. And let's be honest. Mr. Heidecker didn't bludgeon someone with a baseball bat.
He's never done that.
He didn't slash someone with a knife.
He's never done that.
He didn't shoot someone with a pistol.
He's never done that. He's never killed anybody.
But what Mr. Heidecker did is more diabolical.
Oh, come on.
He
tried to show
filled
those kids
the
a good
lungs
time.
of his innocent
He
victims
was trying to play good
with
music.
a chemical cocktail,
Sharing healthy
which he
vape systems.
knew
What's the
to
big
be
fucking deal?
toxic.
No, he fucking
that
didn't. He
left-
puffed it himself.
The last few moments of their lives
It's kangaroo court,
them
man.
in
It's
such
fucking
agony,
unbelievable. This guy's
in
a rat.
pain, that we can't even begin to imagine.
Excellent. Good, good. Now, we've been having problems with OBS, so if any disconnections happen, I sincerely apologise, but it should come back
You know, I
straight away.
wish I
Okay?
could say
Just so we all know.
that that happened
I'm
to
just
one
making
victim,
noise.
but I can't.
Oh, bastard.
It didn't happen to
I wonder who all these people are. I wonder if they're like on cinema family members or something, just like paying to get involved here. It looks like, is that Ayaka?
10
Oh my God.
victims. It didn't happen to 50 victims. It didn't happen to 100 victims. It happened to 157 innocent victims,
Come on.
20 of which
Is this the alleged Sun
are dead
150 trial?
because of the actions
No.
of Mr. Heidecker. And the remaining 137 innocent victims, some of which are sitting in the courtroom today,
Well, they're fine.
are left
Hey,
with
guys.
debilitating physical and
Craig's looking so remorseful
neurological
about it.
problems that will plague them for the rest of their lives.
Neurological problems? Jesus. Tim's mugshot is one of the best pictures
It gets worse.
of Tim in the whole series, I think. The whole franchise.
I
He's
wish
bugged out
Mr.
the weekend
Heidecker's
debut.
heinous crimes ended there, but they don't.
We don't. Go on.
You're going to learn about the Electric Sun Desert Music Festival,
So
an
excited.
unpermitted, illegal, chaotic event operated by Mr. Heidecker.
The chaos was part of the
An
atmosphere.
event that
It was
you
the whole
will
point.
learn
It's EDM
was a
and shit. It's supposed to
fraudulent
be crazy.
commercial scheme. You hear what I'm saying? Scheme
No.
by Mr. Heidecker, which
Stop.
left a wake of unpaid vendors
Oh, it's their
and
fault.
artists, dozens of lawsuits,
It's their fucking fault.
and
You Dr.
injuries
San.
and fatalities on a scale
Where is the
our
body?
community
Where is
has
the body?
never seen.
We don't even know where the body is right now. Where's the body
You'll
though?
also hear
What do they
about
do with him?
TCH vape systems.
He's got toad blood in his toad venom in his
Another
blood. They need
criminal
to dig him out.
enterprise owned and operated by Mr. Heidecker.
It was a sponsor.
Witnesses will testify that TCH vape systems, through Mr. Heidecker,
This is a TCH
sold
vape system.
their
I'm fine.
portable vaporizers.
I'm fine.
at the
It's no big
Electric
deal. I
Sun
don't fucking get
Desert
why people are
Music
fucking
Festival.
freaking out about TCH vape systems.
Expert
you know what I mean?
witnesses will
Calm down.
testify that these portable vaporizers
Two popcorn
contain a
classics.
dangerous chemical
Classics, sorry. No, I
known
said
to
class.
Mr. Heidecker.
I was saying about that segment they did like in series 2 where he shows how to make the perfect popcorn. Thanks, James Simon. I get excited to put these on for the On Cinema family. So thank you.
To
Appreciate
cause
that.
illness and be potentially fatal when
Yeah,
inhaled.
TCH is perfectly healthy and I'm fine. Happy and healthy and high, bro.
There's more.
This is one of the quintessential.
You will hear
This is the epitome of
about
On Cinema's
Lucas
humour right
Sanchez.
here. Anti-humour at its finest.
Luther Sanchez
Dr.
was a
Sen is with
business
us.
associate of Mr. Heidecker. Mr. Heidecker repeatedly,
Tim's got a
misleadingly,
bit of
and
a
fraudulently
weird thing on his eye there.
referred to Mr. Sanchez as Dr. San,
Yes. He does
despite the
acupuncture.
fact that Dr. San never had a medical degree,
Well, Greg said that.
medical training, or any medical background whatsoever.
He's naturally talented. What the fuck's the big deal?
You know, you think Dr.
And
San,
it's his fault. Like, you
it's
should be,
such an endearing term.
yeah, you should be
It's almost
putting
someone
Dr.
that I
San
bring
in
my
the dirt,
children
not
to.
Tim.
See, you know, Dr. San. I trust him with my children's lives.
Yeah, he's
Well,
right.
these children trusted Dr. Sand and Mr. Heidecker when they bought those vaporizers at the Electric Sun Music Festival from them.
This is about Dr. Sand, not Tim, really.
You will learn that Luther Sanchez entered into a criminal conspiracy
Did he?
with Mr. Heidecker
I think it's more like
to
Tim got
manufacture those
conscripted into
vaporizers,
this. I think Tim didn't want any
to
part of it,
market
really.
them, and to sell them.
Wake up.
Now I'm going to tell you about another tragedy.
What
Mr.
tragedy?
Sanchez committed suicide.
He did, because he's a fucking rat. Like you, Rossetti. Rossetti the rat.
Dr. Sand was so stricken with grief and remorse over the nature of his criminal
Is that
acts
what
that
that was?
resulted in the death of these 20 kids,
You sure it's not because he didn't want to be, you know...
that he committed suicide
I think he committed suicide because he didn't want to,
to
you know,
also
go down for
avoid
this.
facing criminal charges.
Yeah, that's the main reason why. I don't think Dr. Sand has
Now,
any remorse whatsoever. to
I
be
told
quite
you a
honest.
few minutes ago about
He's a fucking
Mr.
crook.
Dreyer.
It's a quack.
Mr. Dreyer will present his case,
He will.
and he will use every trick in his book
What do you mean?
to mislead you
Why are you putting
into
him in?
believing
Come on.
that it wasn't Mr. Heidecker
It was
who
Dr.
was
Sand.
responsible
Yeah.
for these heinous crimes,
He wasn't.
but it was the deceased.
I can't believe he's besmirching
Dr. Sand.
Mark Dwyer's good name here. He's a legal counsel.
We will provide
Where's
evidence,
Joe Estevez? Where is
I
Joe?
believe to your satisfaction.
He's in Idaho getting more fucking
Demonstrating
Idaho
the
spuds.
TCH
Potatoes.
vape systems
Potatoes.
and those vaporizers, those lethal, deadly vaporizers sold by Mr. Heidecker,
Ah,
were
Shut
done
up
so
already,
by a
man.
company he owned solely and operated, and he bears full responsibility for the safety of the products sold by that company.
whatever you say.
We will also ask
Was he writing?
witnesses to testify as to the moral
No, this is I think this is the
Character
first time ever that
of
Tim's
Mr.
wore
Heidecker.
spectacles.
Or maybe I should say amoral. These witnesses will testify as to the pattern
Good luck to them.
of behavior
That's all I'm saying.
which
Good luck.
demonstrates a cold and callous indifference and recklessness towards the lives of others.
Yeah, fucking.
The
Whatever.
suffering caused by Mr. Heidecker has devastated our community. We seek justice
Just get over it, man. Fuck, accidents happen every day.
not
Like, what's the
only
big
for
fucking
these
deal here?
20 kids, the
Well, those
electric
guys.
20, after they've been churned by the national press and media,
Oh my
but also
god,
for the family
yeah.
and friends.
Oh my god, of course. Tony Newman's here. That's crazy to think of it.
Other victims and survivors.
Damn,
will
we're
be
really
your
at that
job
point now where Tony
during the course
Newman's
of
here.
these
What do you think
proceedings
about
to
that?
please
That's nuts.
Listen carefully
Where is she?
and be very discriminating in making your decision. And fulfill your duty
didn't
to
get to
see
see the
that
juror's
justice is done. And Mr. Heidecker is
Newman's in there
convicted on
somewhere.
all charges. Your Honor,
Toxicology report links
ladies
deaths to
and gentlemen
poison.
of
Yeah,
the
we've
jury, I
already
thank you for your
been through it
time.
already. Yeah, sit down, rat boy.
Thank you, Mr. Rossetti.
Tim's like, you know,
You're
fair
welcome.
enough.
Mr. Dwyer, are you prepared?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Before we get to your statement, let me remind everyone in the
Heidecker and Sanchez distributed the pens and cartridges of vape juice for free, offering $49 refills. Okay.
courtroom that
More
decorum and
concert goers who
respect
use the pens
are an
experience
essential
severe
part of
symptoms
criminal
including vomiting,
justice.
seizures, and death. Well, lightweights. Tim puffed the fuck out of that shit and he was fine. 60 Fahrenheit. Well, that's not a kid, 39.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
That's right, yeah, and then they got together.
what we have here is an unimaginable
So fucked up.
tragedy. Numerous
for it,
lives
Mr. Dwyer.
ruined, a community shattered, 20 kids dead
Goodie bag from Boise.
All
He was waiting to
as a
hand out
result
some
of the misdeeds of a madman.
potatoes.
He called himself Dr. Sand.
He did.
He was not a doctor,
No, he's a fucking villain.
far from it. His real name was Luther Sanchez, And I think many in the room would agree that the punishment he received is one that fits the crime, death.
I agree.
Sanchez himself must have agreed in a sense.
USC
Because
Gold.
he
I think
took his
that's
own
true.
life.
Actually, I think he is indeed a graduate
Justice
of USC
was
Gold
served.
School of Law. Because he is a real judicator
We
in real
all
life.
now are familiar with the Electric
He's not an
Desert Sun
actor. He's
20.
like legit a lawyer.
You see their
basically.
faces over there on that board.
He's a so he's not a lawyer. I think he's one of those dudes where it's like I don't know what it's called, but it's when two parties have a disagreement, so they sit with a guy, and then he's the one that like decides what should happen. I think that's what he does
20 kids,
in real life.
teenagers, young adults, sons,
I don't remember
daughters,
what that's called again.
sisters,
There's a term
brothers.
for that type of sit down.
In this case, ladies and gentlemen, there's a 21st victim of Mr. Sanchez,
Who's
my
that?
client, Timothy Heidecker,
Fuck yeah.
a man whose only crime was believing in himself and in his
That's
young
true.
fans,
Arbitrator, thank you,
and wanting
Zach.
the
That
two
is
parties to
absolutely
get
right. He's
together
an
at
arbitrator
this
in real life.
ambitious
But it was saying
and
judicator the whole time
benevolent
though.
music festival.
Well said. He was just playing good music,
Unfortunately,
sharing movie
Timothy,
expertise.
like a lot of folks who encountered Mr. Sanchez, was hoodwinked. Tim was led astray by this purported doctor, a total fraud, a con
fraud.
man who was an
Snake
expert
oil
at
salesman.
hiding his criminal past, whose major skill in life was not healing the sick, but
Got a
pretending
lot
to
in
be
you. Crystal
something he was
geyser.
not,
Sounds good.
and hurting a lot of people in the process. Was it Timothy
It's
Richard
fucking right.
Heidecker who dreamed up, who cooked up, who served up that toxic, poisonous sludge
Fuck no.
that these kids smoked?
He was pumping it as
No.
well. Absolutely not.
The recipe came entirely from the twisted brain of the late Mr. Sanchez.
Yes.
Timothy had no input whatsoever.
No, he didn't. He was
Timothy
smoking
was
it.
focused solely on his music
Yeah, man, he was
and on making the Desert Sun Music Festival
creating beats
the
for
best that they
DKR
could
and
be.
Dekar.
in boosting the economy here in the Victor Valley, as well as giving these kids
That's all he's ever
a
done is
weekend of
try and
high-quality
boost the economy
entertainment
of Victorville,
that this
California,
region
with cinemas
sorely
and
needs.
everything, man. He's a fucking godsend to this community.
The kids in this case were good kids.
One of them was fair name, but
One
you
was
know.
a budding veterinarian.
Yeah, exactly.
One was helping his dad with his roofing business.
Oh my god.
Another had just completed a Mormon mission in Costa Rica.
Oh my god.
Yet
Don't
another was
humanize
going
these
to nursing
people.
school.
Oh my god.
Good people,
It's terrible.
but we all make mistakes, even the best of us.
That's what Tim would
In
say.
this situation, a Friday night out, these kids made a choice. We will introduce toxicology reports to show that the deceased, in every case,
Did us to read a script.
misused these vape pens, inhaling much more than the recommended dosage, and in certain cases, and this is important,
This is very important.
in conjunction with other substances which may indeed have been the true cause of death.
Oh, damn.
Ecstasy, marijuana,
Duh.
cocaine,
Obviously,
Heroin.
marijuana would have killed them.
methamphetamine. Our toxicologists will show that some of these illegal substances
Well
were
said.
found in amongst the ingredients of Dr. Sand brand vapes
Dr.
in the
Sand
autopsy
Brand.
reports. And so,
I
to
like this
blame
Mark
Timothy
Dwyer guy.
Heidecker is to make a 21st victim out of an innocent man.
Well said.
Mr. Heidecker did not force these kids to make the choices that they made.
Just fucking
And
pricing
Mr.
that
Heidecker
pen.
had nothing at all to do with the recipe or the manufacture
Looking at the
of the
fucking
actual vape
look
juice
at
that
him.
may or may not have been
Looking at the fucking
the contributing
the
factor
box.
to
Fuck's
the
sake.
actual cause of death here.
The juror's box.
We will produce dozens of character witnesses to testify under oath that Mr. Heidecker, in fact, since the tragic death of his own son, little Tom Cruise
Oh, Tom
Heidecker,
Cruise Heidecker
has
Jr.
devoted
God
himself
bless.
100% to making the world a better place,
That's
through
what the
his
fun.
music
That's, yeah,
and
man.
the poetry of his lyrics.
The
And
poetry
these
of his
witnesses
lyrics.
will unanimously prove
Truly, the lyric, I'm like an empty bottle, drained of everything left in my mind, checking out life on the dark side, riding down the road to the end of time, speaks to me on a personal level.
that every time Timothy attempted to do a good deed, Luther Sanchez was there in the shadows, trying to turn it into something bad, trying to turn a quick buck,
Well said.
manipulating Timothy as he had so many others,
For him.
pretending to be a doctor, a force for good, when in fact he was a quack
A
or
quack.
something worse. Yes, there is a guilty party in this case, and we will show through his own
His whiskers swaying in the wind. Oh, he probably hung himself by his beard. I don't know how that would kill him. Snap his neck, probably. Must be an insane crossfade to experience. That would be fucking nuts. I've only learned of the word crossfade recently, actually.
Taped testimony, the late-night interrogation of Luther Sanchez, that he
I don't know if anyone is following what's been going on with the Call of Duty Zombies YouTuber community, but that's where I had learned the word crossfade. There's a lot of fucking crazy accusations going on in that fucking sector right now.
acted alone.
It's crazy right now.
and that he paid the price alone when he hung himself in the Apple Valley jail cell. Justice was served. Now let's honor the memories of the Electric Sun 20
It's fucking
and make sure
based.
that Timothy Heidecker does not become victim 21.
Well said.
Let's make sure that this innocent man walks free. The American tradition of justice and human decency deserve nothing less.
Fuck yeah. Mark Dwyer, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was gonna start
Thank you,
clapping.
Mr. Dwyer.
He just went.
Are the people prepared to call their first witness?
Oh, here we go.
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Who's up?
Prosecution calls Emily Soroki to the stand.
Who? Whoops. Heidecker's founder. Yeah, we know. Who's this?
Excuse me, Judge.
His phone. Come on, Tim. Turn off your phone,
Do
Tim.
you swear, under the penalty of perjury, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You can be seated, Ms. Soroki. Thank you for being here today.
Right.
Were you present at the event known as the Electric Sun Desert Music Festival on April 14th, 2007?
Yes, I was.
Can you explain why you attended?
Emily Soroki.
I went with some friends. Not a lot of live music comes to the area, so it was just kind of something to do on a Friday night.
Were you there to see any particular artists?
DPR.
No, I'm not really a fan of EDM, so I had never heard of any of the acts before.
And can you just
Why the fuck would you go to an EDM festival if you don't like EDM? This is a fucking plant. Expert witness. It's a fucking joke. Absolute joke.
explain for
And
them
this is a
what EDM
witness.
is?
It's a type of music, kind of electronic.
Who's been like
Thank
EDM?
you. Now, just
Fucking-
tell us, what was it that you
Sure.
saw at the festival
Sure.
while you were there?
Sure, Emily.
It was really
Why?
unorganized and
I'm just following
chaotic.
it.
I only saw 3 porta potties there, and later I heard that one of those overflowed, so they locked it. And then people started squatting and peeing next to the stage because there weren't any trees or bushes or anything that they could go behind for privacy.
Christ.
The sound,
We have a fly in the room.
We've a
Judge.
flying room. Sort that out.
Do we have an,
You can
I'm
proceed,
just
Ms.
like,
Soroki. Sorry
We gonna
about
do
the
anything about
interruption.
this?
the sound was really
Straight this
distorted.
witness.
I heard people
Get her off.
complaining about how loud it was.
Well, it's EDM.
On
It's
the
supposed to be
flyer,
like.
it said there would be food trucks, but there weren't any. I only saw one table where you could buy bottles of water, but it was like the little half bottles for $10.
Wow. So, did you
For
see
10
anything
bucks.
else besides the overpriced
like-
water that was being given away or sold?
Yes, I saw 2 guys handing out vape pens.
Yeah, man.
And did you see anyone using the vape devices at the festival?
A lot of people were using them, and they smelled really bad.
Now, do you
Weird.
recognize anyone here today that was handing out the so-called vape pens?
Yes, that man right there.
Step siblings
record-
Brett Dawson and William Forsyth are among the deceased. That sucks.
Show that the witness has identified the defendant, Tim Heidecker. Now, there were hundreds of
Yeah, he was
people
there.
at the festival.
And
How do you know that the defendant was the person you remember being there?
exactly.
I would never forget him.
And why
What does
is
that mean?
He ran over my friend's foot with a golf cart.
Wow.
That was
Can
an
you
accident.
tell the jury about that?
Mr. Heidecker was driving a golf cart through the crowd, and he ran over my friend Andrew's foot. We yelled at him to stop and that he had hit Andrew's foot, but he just kept going.
So he didn't.
I fucking wish to God, I hope somehow in the future they reveal like footage from the festival because it sounds fucking insane how chaotic it is. We never get to see it.
Stop to help you.
It's just
No.
described. I would love to see it in the future.
Was there anyone else with him in the golf cart when this happened?
Yes, there was a man with a beard, and he was not wearing a shirt.
Of course he
Now,
wasn't.
do you recognize the bearded man in this photo?
That's him.
Let the record show that the witness has
Cops
identified
driving
Luther
about to try and
Sanchez.
get some control. Like, you're in the way. Fucking,
Miss Pierogi,
oh, so stupid.
Did you see anyone at the festival that appeared to be sick or injured?
Objection, Your
Yes.
Honor. Foundation.
Sustained.
Well said. Thank you, Mr.
Can
Dwyer.
you just tell us what you saw at the festival?
During the DKR set, a lot of people started falling
Heidecker was briefly the corner of a second running movie theatre in Victorville until it burned down in March.
over
Forgot about
and
that.
passing out. Some people went into convulsions. They were just getting really sick, but the band kept playing like they didn't notice, or maybe they didn't even care.
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation.
Overruled.
What happened next after you saw this going on?
Well, I just wanted to go home after that started happening, but it was really hard to find an exit.
It's outside.
But people just kept getting sick.
Now, were you eventually able to leave the festival?
Yes, eventually the police came and put the whole place on
A judge
lockdown.
just stared at Tim.
But it was still really hard to leave. The parking lot was a mess because everyone was trying to get out. There were a lot of emergency vehicles and there were some helicopters. It was by
guys.
far the worst night of my life.
Were you and your friends able to make it home safely that night?
Yes, we were, but it was after 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Thank you for your testimony, Emily. Your witness?
Your Honor, I have no questions for this witness at this time.
You're excused. Thank you, Ms. Soroki.
Come on. Listen to Tim.
People prepared to call their next
Local musician
witness.
and internet
Yes,
movie
we are,
review
Your
show.
Honor.
Host on trial for murder.
We gotta fly. I don't know if there's
Mr.
a
Dwyer?
ruling on that.
Yes, I'll speak to my
Moving
client.
on that.
Thank you.
The fucking fly.
If the bailiff could see to the fly at the break, the court would appreciate it.
The prosecution calls
Fair play. At least he acknowledged
to
it.
the stand.
Who's this? Where are the film reviews, by the way? I've not seen a single review yet.
Do you swear, under the penalty of perjury, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Thank you for being here today, Ms. Bettencoast.
Yes,
Who?
ma'am.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background? How long have you been an EMT?
Yes, I started volunteering in college as a first responder,
That's nice.
and then I decided to commit my life to it. So I became an EMT and then a paramedic. I've now been a
Lisa,
paramedic for over 12
thank you.
years.
And,
Lisa
Military
Bettencoast.
service, just for the record.
Not the military.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim.
and how long have
I
you
was
been
decent
with
of 'em.
the Apple Valley Paramedics Unit?
The full 12 years.
Now, I want to take you back to April 14th of 2017 of this year. Did you respond to a call
That's their
dispatching
fault.
you to the grounds of the Electric Sun Desert Music Festival?
Yes, we were dispatched to the scene of the festival with reports of multiple injuries and incapacitations.
About how
Okay.
long did it take you from the time of the dispatch for you to arrive at the gate of the festival?
Approximately 10 minutes.
How long
great.
from that time until you were able to access the grounds and begin to treat injuries?
It took about 20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
And that was for you
That's
to
not that
get
long.
from this area over here.
Yes.
Oh, so it was an indoor building? I thought it was outside. That's really weird. 3 toilets, pedestrian, yeah. Main stage. Dr. Sand vape tent. Okay.
There were 2 large moving
Oh,
vans
right. So
parked.
it's outside. There's fences in that round. Okay. Look at those fucking cars parked, man. That's ridiculous.
In front of the entrance, so we were not able to get in.
Okay.
They were illegally parked in a fire lane. And as you can tell, the parking lot was too small for the event, so a lot of the cars were double or triple parked. It was very hard to navigate around.
That's their fault for not
So
parking
then what did
properly.
you do
What the
next?
fuck, man?
Well, we decided to get out of the ambulance and enter the festival on foot.
And then were you eventually able to get the vehicles moved?
Yes, we finally were able to find one of the festival volunteers that had the keys that were able to move the vehicles.
Oh, that's good.
Now, is 25 minutes a normal amount of time to gain access to a location?
No, it is not normal.
Fucking fly.
And could you have saved more lives if you had access to the location and it had not been blocked?
Objection calls for speculation.
Well said.
Sustained.
Sustained. Thank you, Mr. Dwyer.
Just tell us what you saw when you did gain access to the location.
When we first got to the scene, there were multiple casualties, at least a dozen at first. There were many people who had fallen to the ground and were scattered about. There were some people who were trying to give them water, but a lot of the injured were vomiting. When we
Wow.
got there, we started our emergency triage operation, but it was so much that we ended up having to call in
I'd be
paramedics from
sighing
3
too if I
different
was listening to
counties.
this shit.
Now, were there any medical personnel at the festival when you got there?
No, not to my knowledge. We were referred to Dr. San, but he did not appear to have any medical capabilities, nor did he
Really?
seem to be coherent.
Now, when you
Coherent?
say Dr.
Well, so
San,
that's
are you
what-
referring to this man in the photo here, Luther Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
Please let the record show that the witness has identified Luther Sanchez. Now, was Mr. Sanchez attempting to help the injured?
Of course he was.
That's not
He's a
exactly
criminal.
what I would say. He did give one of the injured some water,
Good for him.
but otherwise he was just placing crystals around the bodies.
Yeah.
Sorry, crystals? What do you mean?
God, remember he
Crystals
placed
like you buy at a
crystals around the
gift shop.
bodies?
He was placing them around the bodies of the deceased.
Just to get the bad
No further
juju out.
questions.
Come
Your
on.
witness?
It's a big deal.
Ms. Betzos, I'm Mark Dwyer. I represent the defendant in this action. You stated that it took you about 20 or 25 minutes to get from where the trucks were parked to the center of the event area. Is that correct?
Yes.
So let me just be clear on this then. So you're saying when you arrived to the festival, these 2 trucks were blocking your entrance?
Who the fuck are the people that were actually at the festival? I can't read any of that. What Lisa?
Yes.
I need kerosene, of
And
course.
so
Well, he was trying his best.
what
The
did you
crystals
do
provided, you know.
Next, you mentioned something about getting some
Axios,
keys.
Orion, Jax, Empire, DJ Stomp. I remember that guy. Good couple of people there, man. Like, come on. Why is it just DKR that's getting all this shit? Look at these dudes. What about them? You know?
What steps did you take to get past
I
this
bet she's in
obstacle?
a real EMT. It's just
Well,
a
we
caution.
decided to leave our ambulance at the front of the entrance and just go ahead and take as much equipment as we could carry.
Holy fuck.
Okay, but how did you ultimately get in? You said that somebody moved the trucks
I
eventually?
can see Dr. Sand doing that.
They did eventually, so we were able to move the
6
ambulance
bags
more.
foot truck. Oh
closer
my
to
god, I
where
didn't know
all
that.
the
I
injured
forgot
were.
about
So during this 20, 25 minutes of downtime, what did you do?
Objection. The witness is not on trial here.
Sustained.
So did you make any efforts to find any other entrances?
To our knowledge, there was not any other entrance where we could have gotten our truck through.
that. To your knowledge.
And do you notice there's a pedestrian entrance just a short distance from the vehicle entrance?
Mm.
Yes, sir, but we would not have been able to get our truck through that entrance.
Why didn't they ram
It
the
was not
truck? Why didn't they
designed
ram
for
the
vehicles
fence?
of the ambulance size.
So nobody moved the trucks to allow it, because you said earlier you had to have your ambulance to render sufficient aid. Now you're saying you walked in rather than driving in with the truck?
No, we did walk in, but it is more efficient to have our ambulance with us. So as soon as we were able to have the trucks moved, we did have the ambulance move closer to where the injured were located.
Okay, I see.
I see.
So then, if you had gone through the pedestrian entrance by foot, wouldn't that have allowed you to render immediate assistance
ETR.
instead of waiting almost a half hour to do so?
No, sir, like I was saying, it wouldn't have saved any time to go through the pedestrian entrance because we still would have had to grab all of our equipment. So if I had to speculate, it actually would have taken us 25 to 30 minutes then, sir.
A little bit.
Well, we may have a witness that may
coincidental.
contradict that.
Hi,
Mr.
Decker.
Dwyer.
Giggle
Were
away.
you by yourself that night, or did you have any assistance as far as other paramedic crew?
No, there were 2 paramedics.
He's out here, man. He
Which is
knows.
standard
It's in
on
the
any
bag.
ambulance.
You plus one?
Yes, sir.
And again, with the 20 to 25 minute delay, did your partner make any efforts to find another gate while you were waiting for 20 or 25 minutes at the main entrance?
No, we were busy getting our equipment ready so we could walk into the festival.
So you made no efforts, isn't that correct?
Sir, we were going in the entrance that we were aware of.
Mm,
Exactly.
exactly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well said. Boom. Exactly. Get
Witness is
fucked.
excused.
EMT, more like EMB, emergency medical bitch.
Because people's lives could have saved. I think I have shit together.
Yeah, you just made it seem like.
You just tell him to get his shit together.
I think we have a plan.
You prepared to call your next witness?
The prosecution calls Jared Jolson to the stand, Your Honor.
Start doing your job, because you've been doing
Your
it.
job.
Guy went to law school.
I understand.
No, they're gonna
I'm
try
paying you
this
good money. You should. Put the-
This is getting. Oh, come on. Who's this? This is bullshit.
Jared, if you'd have a seat over there.
What's Jared doing? Come on, Jared. Wake up. What's the, this guy doesn't even know where to fucking sit, and this is supposed to be a witness? It's fucking kangaroo court, man. It's unreal.
Do you swear under the penalty of perjury to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you for being with us, Jared. Now, were you present at the Electric Sun Desert Music Festival?
Yes, I was.
And what time did
Who's
you
Ted
arrive
doing
at the festival?
Me and my two buddies, Tyler and Brett, we arrived
Now, I know Brett
in the
is
parking
one
lot
that
around
died, I
6
remember.
p.m.
And why did you attend the festival?
Well, we went to see Marcus Westfield play his set.
Can you describe
know
the
that guy?
conditions at the festival when you arrived?
Yeah, so first thing we noticed is there wasn't really any staff. We
don't need
had our
staff.
VIP tickets, which we had pre-ordered, but
Jared Jolson.
we weren't asked for them. We kind of just walked right in, and
Well,
we
it's 'cause
saw
you're
some other
VI
people
you're
just
VIPs.
entering through some holes in the gate.
Holes
So,
in the gate!
It really,
Why didn't the EMTs use
above
the
all
holes
else,
in the
was
gate?
just disappointing.
And how was it disappointing?
Well, the VIP tickets, which we had ordered, they were supposed to come with front viewing.
Objection out of relevance.
Yeah, what?
We're
Who gives
trying
a
to
fuck with
establish, Your Honor, the experience at the festival because the defendant has said that it was one of the top music festivals, but there were a number of things that were not available.
us? What's this got to do
I'll
with
allow the
vape
questioning, but let's make sure we wrap it up.
Yeah, well said.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you,
Jim.
Judge.
Well, the VIP tickets, they were supposed to come with free food and drinks in a special VIP area with bathrooms. And also, we were supposed to receive a T-shirt and
Oh,
a
boo
laminate
fucking who?
from
You
the
didn't
festival.
get a t-shirt. Grow up,
And
man.
we-
Get a haircut.
We did not receive any
Yeah,
of those
haircut.
things.
He
even
says
the
putting his hair away.
bathrooms. There's no bathrooms.
Now, was there any food or water available to you?
Fucking sell them with your fingers, man.
Well, the water was being sold. It wasn't free, which wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't so hot, but it was like 110 that day. And
What? Alright, we don't do Fahrenheit in the UK, we do Celsius. So what is 110 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Is that like 30 something?
there was
20 something?
one table with some Austin peanut butter crackers laid out,
Oh, lovely.
but it was open to everyone, so
So the only food you saw was water and peanut butter crackers.
that is correct.
Now,
Big
did
deal.
you see the defendant at the festival?
Yes, I did.
Did you have any interaction with the defendant?
He was the one who gave me the vape pen.
Oh,
And can you tell us about that interaction?
that's a bit damaging.
Well, he was
35-ish,
handing them out.
yeah, that's pretty fucking hot,
with-
yeah.
there was one other
35, 40,
guy,
yeah, round there.
kind of quiet guy.
That's pretty
with
fucking
the,
hot.
The beard.
Holy shit.
And do you recognize that gentleman in the photo as being the gentleman you saw?
Yes, I believe that's him.
Okay, let the
Any VHS lying around taking up a collection for the VFA pre-coded, of course. Well,
record show that the witness identified Luther Sanchez.
tapes.
Now, when he gave you this vape
I don't
pen,
know if I've
was
got any
it free?
tapes.
Yes, the initial vape pen was free, and it came with a little bit of vape juice
Where did my
inside of
TV
it.
copy of the mummy go?
But then each refill cartridge was $40.
Now, did you receive any training or information about how to use the vape pen?
Boring,
No, ma'am.
goddamn.
I did just receive a flyer with the vape pen.
I do have a widescreen DVD copy, which I know is an inferior method of watching film. But what the fuck is this? Why is there 2 discs in here? Oh my god, no way. Right, okay. Of The Thing. You know, John Carpenter's The Thing. I believe the runtime on this one is 104 minutes. They should have bumped it up to at least 105, you know, to be a bit, you know, but, you know, I don't know how I feel about that really, but you can transfer that over to VHS, and also we have, it is coded. We've got a little bit of a coding number there. And also it comes with a free copy of Event Horizon. So you can go crazy with it.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Event Horizon. Jesus fucking Christ
Jerry,
almighty.
can you tell us, is this the flyer that you saw?
Yes, that is.
Who cares?
Let the
Well
record
said,
show
Tim. Who
that the
gives a
witness
fuck
has
about fucking
identified
flyers and shit?
item number 203 as the flyer.
So what?
So what? I'm what? Well
Now,
said.
did you use the vape pen that you were given?
Yes, it was
It's about
free,
vape
so
pens, we're talking
I
posters,
took
who
one,
gives a shit?
and I only got like 1 puff of it before it started leaking on me, and
Oh.
it got all over my joggers and kind
Oh.
of ruined my pants.
Oh, what a shame.
And when I was trying to fix it to see what was wrong with it, it kind of just broke apart, and there were no trash cans at the festival, so I put the pieces on the ground and covered them with dirt.
But it's nothing to do
Now,
with
you said you
the
did
oil
use
or
the vape pen.
Come
Can
on.
you describe the experience of taking in the vape?
Yeah, it was not pleasant. From just the 1 puff that I took, what I experienced was like burning in my lungs.
Oh, really?
I felt the juice go all the way down through my throat.
Ouch.
And
The
I
juice.
started getting very sweaty after that. I started having trouble breathing.
I know, but dark.
and,
What does he mean?
Maintaining my ability to move properly.
Now, were you worried about your health at this point?
I was getting concerned about my health.
Oh, wee
Did you
papa.
try to get another vape pen or get a replacement?
I would have. Who cares?
No, ma'am. I was
Tim's looking around the room like, are we all hearing this shit?
pretty dissatisfied with the first one, so.
Did you see anyone else who appeared to be sick at the festival?
Objection. Foundation.
Sustained.
Well said.
Can you describe what you saw at the festival regarding other participants?
I
love this keeps happening. Just try to set up a foundation and just says, "Can you just tell us what you saw?"
remember it was
Kangaroo
during
court.
DKR's set, I believe. I was right at the front of the stage, and the first thing I can remember is just screaming behind me.
Oh.
Just loud screaming. So
I bet it's
I turned
fucking
around,
amazing.
and what I saw was someone who was falling down and twitching. And then I saw someone else try to run up and
They
and
can
help
see
them,
behaving erratically
but she
and
was just
aggressively,
falling over and
brother.
having muscle spasms.
It's
and
very
I
stressful
saw this
running an
happening
event.
to multiple people. Some of them were foaming out of the mouth, and they had rashes all over their body. I
My
tried to
vape
make
pen? Come
a
on.
phone call to 911, but there was no connection. I just
Hey,
remember
Warriors for Grace, welcome to the
the
stream, my friend. Good
sound
to
of-
see
of
you,
the
buddy.
music playing, DKR singing
guys.
empty bottle,
Everyone say hey,
empty
guys.
bottle over and over again. And I'll never forget that sound. I thought they would
Empty
see
bottle.
this and stop the festival, but they just kept playing, and
That's what they're there for, to play
they
music.
just continued with the rest of their set. At that point,
They're just musicians, they're not doctors.
some people were beyond help.
Thank you for your testimony, Jared.
Thank you.
Your witness?
Tim, you gotta let Mark do his job here, man. Why?
Got this, don't worry. We're fine.
What's going with it? I think Tim might have to defend himself
Mr.
here. I don't
Jolson,
know
my
about
name
this
is
Mark
Mark
Wire guy
Dwyer.
anymore.
I represent Timothy Heidecker. Mr. Jolson, how old are you?
19.
Are you a
19?
regular concert goer?
19. Okay.
Well, my friends had gotten me
If he's
going
19,
to
I'm
EDM
fucking 12.
festivals, and I had been to a few before this.
In the last year, how many EDM concerts have you been to?
This was my third one.
Was this event on April 14, 2017, was that the first Apple Valley outdoor concert you've been to?
Yes, sir.
You know the band, the headlining band that was
DKR.
performing DKR?
DKR, that man
Do you
to
know
speak
Mr.
up there.
Heidecker is a member of that band?
Yes, I do.
DKR.
So I have a question then.
Fuck yeah.
You had said that Mr. Heidecker was giving out the
Oh yes. I think they mentioned that in the last season actually, that it's named after his fucking son.
vape
God
pens along with the
almighty.
bearded gentleman, Mr. Sanchez.
That's correct.
Would surprise you to know that we have witnesses that will say that Mr. Heidecker was actually performing with his band at the time you said you were receiving a vape pen from him?
Well, DKR had many sets throughout the festival, so I
he's got you
wouldn't be
there.
surprised. They were performing a lot that day.
So is it possible that you got the vape pen
Okay.
from Luther Sanchez and not from my client, Timothy Heidecker?
It's incredibly difficult to mix those two up, to be fair.
I believe he was the one who gave it to me.
But you're not sure. You said you went with two friends, Tyler and Brett.
That is correct.
How old are they?
They're also 19.
Oh, they're
and
alive.
what did you
Alright.
do before the festival?
Well, prior to the festival, I had picked up my friends from their houses, and in the parking lot, we did hotbox in my car
Oh, Mr.
prior to
Hotbox.
entering.
You
Can you tell the
fucker.
jury what you mean by doing a hot box?
That's where you smoke a lot of weed, and the
Yeah.
car is
Buddy.
full of the fumes.
Hotboxing is sick. I've not done that in a very long time.
This is.
Okay.
This should be a pretty good room to hotbox in, but I wouldn't do it.
Your
Need to go
Honor,
further?
could you
Uh,
direct
do we even need
the
to continue?
witness not to?
I'm asking if we need to. I'm sorry.
Mr. Heidecker, please allow your counsel to speak for you. That's what he's being paid for.
Well, you're not doing your job.
You're not doing your
Mr.
you're not-
Heidecker,
Okay. I can't talk to my attorney?
not while he is
We can
examining.
talk on a break, all right? We'll talk on a break.
You need a recess, Mr. Dwyer?
I just wanted for the record to know that he's
Do you need
not,
to
There
he
you
should
go.
be calling for mistrial because at this point he's admitted
Mr.
that he's. Okay,
Heidecker,
all right.
Mr. Heidecker.
Just relax, I've got this.
You,
All right, we left off with you,
Point
you
at
said
him.
you were doing a hot box with your companions in the parking lot at the venue, is that correct?
That is correct.
And in addition to smoking marijuana with your friends, were you doing any other drugs or using alcohol?
I did have a very small bottle of tequila
well,
with me.
Your Honor,
Let's try one already.
Okay.
Come on. Okay.
good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, let's get back to your drinking and smoking weed. So you were smoking pot in the car, you were doing a hot box, as you described it, which is when the car
Doing
is
a hot
filled with the
box.
marijuana smoke. And it's like being inside of a bong. Would that be a fair depiction?
Your
A
Honor,
bong?
defense is testifying again.
Once again, Mr. Dwyer, questions, not statements.
And also, why isn't he bringing up, I'm sorry.
Mr. Heidecker, would you
Shut
like us
up.
to add a contempt charge to what you're on trial here for today?
Relax.
Because I will do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I apologize.
He said sorry.
You described being in the car with a marijuana hot box. Is that similar to being, say, like with a bong? The effects of being inside of a bong?
I would say it's exactly like being inside of a bong.
I mean, I guess. Aye. Inside of a bong? It's just a weird way of putting it.
And were you also drinking in addition to doing the hot box effect? Were you drinking in the car?
Your objection, Your Honor, this line of questioning, it's unnecessary. He's established that the witness was drinking and smoking marijuana.
It's got a good point.
That's been established.
Questioning does go to the credibility of the witness. I'm going to allow it just a little bit longer, Mr. Dwyer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So aside from the hot box in the car and the drinking later in the festival, did you do any other drugs?
No, sir. Those were all the substances.
So after the hot box, when you entered the festival, would it be fair to say you and your friends were quite...
Bro, imagine going into the Electric Sun Desert Music Festival after Hotboxing. That would be the biggest bad buzz I've ever experienced. That'd be
Stoned?
such a fucking nightmare.
We
An existential
were not
fucking nightmare.
totally stoned at that point, but
How
we
not?
had a few hits.
How could you
were
not be
stoned.
totally stoned after that?
Yes, that's correct.
And then you
Come on.
compounded that by drinking the tequila, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So when you said that you looked around and didn't see security, isn't it fair to say that your senses were impaired the moment you stepped on those grounds?
I would fucking say so.
I would say that with my experience with marijuana, I was able to remember things accurately.
Tim?
You said you took
Enjoy
one
yourself.
puff of the vape pen, is that correct?
That is correct.
Did you have any kind of intoxicating effect or not from the vape pen?
No, what I got from the vape pen was mostly physical ailments.
How do we know that the ailments you described earlier are not from your drinking and smoking?
Objection, Your
marijuana in
Honor,
the
it's
car?
calling for speculation.
Sustained.
Ah,
All right.
all
You
right.
did say you were stoned when you entered the fairground, the
No.
festival grounds, isn't that correct?
That is correct.
Did you have any adverse reactions from drinking the tequila? Did you feel nauseated?
I did not feel nauseated. In fact, it was the only thing that made the festival more fun.
That's unbelievable. I mean,
That's
sorry.
unbelievable.
Did you see
That's
Mr.
unbelievable.
Sanchez at the festival at any place other than at the booth?
Tim took personal offense
No,
at that.
he was at the booth throughout the whole day.
All right. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you.
What?
Wait, what? You gotta calm down, mate.
Any redirect?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Witness is excused. Thank you.
Tim doesn't even know how the fuck a court case works. It's like as soon as the guy lies, it should be the whole case should get brought out from one fucking witness. See you later, kid.
Fucking ground.
Mr.
ground.
Heidecker,
Jose
you are
is
that
fucking
close.
us up, man.
Approach
You
the
are
bench.
that close.
Approach the bench.
Relax, relax.
No, you may not approach the bench.
Take a break. All right, I think we need a brief recess.
Yes.
I certainly agree. We are in recess.
We're reset. There it is. Greg!
Ridiculous.
What the fuck was that?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
What did I fucking tell you?
I mean, I wouldn't be happy either. Court's in recess until tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Tomorrow, prosecution to call expert witnesses, including SBPD Detective William Ellis and Chief Medical Examiner Gerard Kearney, MD, PhD, as well as character witnesses to be... What does TBA mean again? TBA? To be... I don't know. Affirmed? I don't fucking know. I'm a dumbass. Okay, hour and 23. Fuck me, man. What should we do here? Hey, Mo's angry that Twitter hasn't been delayed yet. Welcome to the stream, my guy. We're just about to dive in with day 2 of the trial of Tim motherfucking Heidecker. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. I think maybe we'll get up to the halfway point on this one. Oh, don't worry, we're still here. I think we'll watch up to half of this one. And then, to be announced, thank you. That makes perfect sense. Let me just do maths here. I can't do maths, never mind. Oh, that's really on Cinema Family. Are here to help me when I don't know things. Yeah. So I think we'll watch I think we'll get to the halfway point on day 2. And then we will wrap up and then we'll return with the rest of day 2 and the rest of the trial probably. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, here we go. This is day 2, ladies and gentlemen. Recess is done. Greg isn't here. Oh no, Greg's there. I can see him. And of course got Alex and Manuel. Yeah, we'll just carry on and see how the proceedings go. Obviously Tim wasn't very happy with that. Day 2, everybody. Oh, Mark Dwyer's still here. That's fine then. Where is he? I like that Greg's turned up dressed up as Special Agent Klingston. That's pretty sick. There he is. With some Sprite. Where's Mark Dwyer? Hey. Good morning.
Where's Dwyer?
Where is Dwyer?
Lose this. Can we lose this chair?
What's going on here?
Sir, can we lose this?
Is Mr. Dwyer coming?
Where's the judge?
I'll discuss that with the judge.
Alright, well, yeah, you don't need to know about that yet.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Simzik.
Tim, say me get up. Show some respect, Tim. Rum in that can.
Court is now
Oh,
in
there, he's
session
standing up
case,
now.
the People's State of California versus Timothy Richard Heidecker,
Oh, he
case
needs
number
to be-
02CF
He needs to be on his toes, so a little bit of
025,
alcohol's not
continuing.
gonna.
Please be
I bet
seated.
alcohol's gonna help with that.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Yes, Mr. Heidecker, you may.
There we go. He's looking good.
I've had issues with,
Raped councilman.
so I'm going to be, as we discussed,
Yeah, she's fucking hefty,
I'm
man.
going to be representing myself.
Excuse me, Your Honor, this is highly unusual.
So,
Mr. Rossetti, if you give us just a second here, please. I understand your objection.
I feel like I'm the best person for this job. I can be able to represent myself.
Mr. Heidecker, I must advise you. There are many risks involved.
I understand. There was no way I was going to continue with Mark. And I think this is the best course of action, so.
I agree with him.
I would like to proceed with my own defense. It's my right.
It's my right.
Understand something. I will allow you some latitude,
Okay.
but I expect the same level of decorum.
King Solutions. King Solution. Holy fuck. I like that one. Welcome to Streamer Sat. Good to see you.
Expect from a member of the bar from you.
Thank you, Mr. Judge. Mr. Sisnick. We good?
Mr. Sizzlick. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Tim Heidecker has now fired Mark Dwyer. He's done a Ted Bundy. Literally, he's done a Ted Bundy where he's now going to be defending himself now throughout this trial. So that should be very exciting.
If it please the court, I would appreciate the opportunity to make a new opening statement
Yeah,
Yeah.
briefly.
briefly,
Thank you.
Mr. Heidecker has terminated
Of
his
course.
relationship with Mr. Dwyer.
Ted Bundy can do it, so
and
why
he'll be
can't
representing
Tim Heidecker do
himself
it?
in this matter. The court has advised Mr. Heidecker that we expect the same level of decorum that we would expect of a member of the bar
Good fucking luck.
California.
How did that end for
Thank
Ted
you, Your
Bundy? What murder?
You may proceed.
How did that go for him? So.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I mean, the judge liked him. The judge liked him after. He did said, I have no ill will against you. He would have loved to have seen him practice in front of him, so I'm sure it will happen for Tim.
Thank you to the prosecution for all the work they do for the for the San Bernardino County.
Well said.
Appreciate it. Jury, ladies and gentlemen, the jury, thank you very much for your time in this important case. I first would just
Mark
request that you disregard the statements of Mr. Dwyer from the past, from yesterday. He
What a fucking mess, man.
not a good fit, and also, I believe, had other, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but there were,
Excuse me, Your Honor, I have a problem with Mr. Heidecker representing himself. I'm
Why?
concerned about a mistrial. He's obviously incompetent
I am
and
competent, Your
incapable
Honor.
of representing himself.
Please, if I may continue.
Nonetheless, he has the right under the U.S. Constitution and the Constitution of the State of California to proceed as his own counsel,
Well said.
Thank you,
Judge.
Your Honor.
whatever reservations others may have.
It is advisable, maybe.
And let's just acknowledge and thank our judge here, Judge Sismic. I was making a joke with my brothers over here that I feel like I'm on Wheel of Fortune, and we should say, can I buy a vowel because of the last name? But
That's great. Thanks for that.
Just a joke.
It was a good joke.
More than a joke, folks.
More than a joke.
Lighting the mood.
Everyone calm down.
Just again, I want to restate my innocence, that there's absolutely no evidence that will be presented in this case to indicate me as the guilty party. let us just remember that
Absolutely
there, that I am a father.
Mr.
I'm
America
actually a
himself.
widower of I have a son who passed away. So I don't know if that's a widow, whatever that is. But
I don't know what you call that.
he also
Why was he called a widow?
went at the hand of this Dr. Sanchez. So we already
At
have
least Tim
the
acknowledges now
murderer
that Dr.
sort of
Sang killed him.
in our midst, in our grasp. And let me just check my notes.
Oh my God.
Father, then there is some concern that perhaps the contents of the materials that we discuss, the vape technology,
The vape technology,
did
he always
have
calls it
some
that.
issues.
Vape
and
technology.
I think you're going to see through my testimony, through my evidence that I'm going to
course.
present, is that there is
He was trying to declare mistrial with Mark. We just wouldn't
There's
fucking
good
do it.
evidence
It's a
that
fucking joke.
perhaps
But
the
now
Chinese-
we're gonna get real legal
the
expertise.
chemicals that they sent us,
On cinema, more like on trial.
unbeknownst to us, were part of the problem. But again, I didn't have access to the materials. So, what else?
What else? Put the paper on the fucking
The,
podium. You dope.
I just want to close before we begin.
All right,
with,
go. Let's just get it brief.
I just want to talk about Chris Delgado. Now, there's
Oh my God! The first mention of the name Chris Delgado, everybody. The name Delgado will be very significant moving forward throughout the trial and indeed through subsequent series of on cinema. I don't know how I forgot that. So yeah, keep that name in mind. Delgado, everybody.
some amazing kids up here, and we've gotten to know some of them, gotten to know
Well
some
said.
of their families.
This motherfucker right here, he should be sitting down in that chair with Tim defending him. Actually, no, Tim wouldn't even defend him because he's a crook.
These are the Electric Sun 20, right?
There they are.
But Christopher Delgado is important to me.
Why
They're
is
all
he?
important to me. We just set that back, strike that.
Strike
We're
that!
all important, especially these 20.
What
But
about Chris
Chris
Delgado?
haunts me,
Why does he?
okay?
Okay.
Because
This smarmy bastard.
before the festival sort of got underway, I think probably about 5 o'clock that day, I was setting up, I was getting my laptops all set up and sort of making sure everything was running smooth. And Chris
He said briefly a minute
Delgado
ago.
comes up to me. And I only figured this out after when the story comes out about who
Wentz.
had perished and kind of got put the names to the
Perished.
faces. I thought, oh, I remember him. That's Chris Delgado.
Oh,
I
yeah.
met Chris
That guy.
before the show, and he had come up to me. And he said, listen, I'm really excited about the show, and I'm excited to be here, but, and this is going to haunt me probably till the day I die.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Forgot about what we actually talked about. We actually talked about what mistrial means. Yeah, that's right. I don't. What the fuck does a mistrial mean? Is that the right unanimous? I think it must be unanimous because that's what happened. Literally, this it does come to a mistrial, and the reason why it came to a mistrial is because the jury couldn't come to a unanimous conclusion because Tony Newman said he was innocent, so that is a mistrial.
He said, if anything should happen to me today, and, I hope it doesn't.
I didn't know we
want
were being serious
you
there.
to know, I want the world to know, I want San Bernardino, everybody to know that he said to me, you didn't do anything wrong today.
Oh,
You didn't
good for you, Chris Delgado.
cause any trouble. And that's, what a prophecy, right? Because how would he know that something bad would happen? Of course, Chris and the Delgado family have been wonderful.
Yeah, Dylan. That's how Tony Newman and Tim Heidecker met. That's how they get married because Tony Newman was in the juror's box and she was the single person who said that Tim was innocent, thus causing the mistrial. Did you not know? Yes, the ties that bind, my friend. Tim must be innocent because Chris Delgado said it himself. It was what a prophecy.
They've been very supportive.
Objection, Your Honor, stating a conclusion.
I can't object during an opening statement, but
Actually, he can.
Okay.
Please proceed.
Okay.
under this circumstance, okay. Well,
We've gone beyond the scope of your opening statement, Mr. Heidecker.
I understand. I'm wrapping it up. Can I
Them
have
getting
permission to wrap
taught
it
here.
up?
Please confine it to the evidence.
Yeah,
point
tell it, man.
I want to
Telling
make
you.
is
That
this
is the
trial
introduction of Tony Newman.
is as a kangaroo court. I am being unjustly tried, and I'm being unjustly prosecuted for crimes of which I did not commit.
That is so perfect.
Okay? Here, in conclusion, I would just like to wrap things up. What we
Chris
have
Delgado,
now
more like Chris Dale,
is the
drug
opportunity to
user.
put this all behind us. No one's coming back. These kids aren't coming back. I got news for you. I got news for the parents. Nobody's coming back.
Yeah, no one's
Okay?
going back.
They're gone.
They're dead.
What happened, happened. But now, I'm trying to get the Tom Cruise Memorial Foundation, Arts Foundation, funding the Electric Sun 20 Music Foundation, okay?
Okay.
And my funds have frozen because of the charges against me.
Ridiculous.
So I'm in a position now where I can't even give back to this wonderful community. I can't get the partnership with Guitar Center going, where we're giving out
not the
gift
partnership with
certificates to
Guitar Center,
underprivileged kids so that we can get
Ridiculous.
them getting laptops and them making beats. And then they'd be up on that poster. Okay? This is...
It is what it is. Shit happens. Oh, shit. The fuck?
a little word we
What the fuck happened there?
want to hear in a
As
couple
soon
days.
as you lose
Innocent.
your child,
So I can get back to doing the good work
Why'd that
that
freeze
I've
there?
already
So
started doing. Starting the Electric Sun Music
cannot.
Foundation, which honors every single one of those kids, including Christopher Delgado. Okay?
So Ted Bundy.
And we might even
coded,
call
man.
it the Chris Fund or the
Delgado
the
Fund.
Delgado Fund.
Uh-huh.
Okay? We want to honor these kids, and the best way we can do this is not slapping some phony charge against me, which
Yeah.
is bullshit. I
Mr.
apologize.
Heidecker,
I apologize. It is BS,
The nonsense. Yeah.
okay?
It's just wasting time when we could be
Throw the
fucking...
charges out. We found the
these-
criminal,
these
we
families.
found the judge, we found this piece of S right here.
This piece
is the
of
guy
S.
who belongs in jail, but you can't put a corpse in jail. Okay?
Unfortunately.
You can't put, like I said on
technically
cinema,
there
you
was.
can't put a corpse in the
cinema.
electric chair.
Did say that on
So
cinema.
here I am. I'm the fall guy.
There we go. First mention of on cinema.
But it's not going to go down like that because you guys are smart and good looking, and
Good looking.
I'm glad you're here because I trust in your
Stop the
judgment.
Tory there.
And say all you have to do is
No more
say
bullshit.
innocent. You can be a part of the foundation if you want.
Oh, duh.
In other words, if you have music
No more
ambition in your
BS.
heart, come to me. We'll figure it out. Okay?
Okay.
And-
Is it done?
Thanks to my brothers for being here. You guys
Accent
are
man
the-
well, everybody.
keeping my spirits up and they are my rock and roll.
Yeah, okay, shut up.
So
My rock. Is that it?
giving you a lot to think about. I got some witnesses coming in during the trial.
Excuse me, Your Honor, can Mr. Heidecker wrap up his show?
yes, Mr. Heidecker, you represented to us 5 minutes ago you were wrapping up.
I understand.
true. 5 minutes
I
ago.
will just say thank you very much. And remember one thing, innocent, didn't do it. Was actually on
Innocent didn't do
stage doing, with my laptops, making my beats, DKR, when this happened. You can look at the timeline. I was up here,
Oh my god,
excuse
he's
me,
still
I
fucking
was up
going.
here while
Yep.
all the unfortunate casualties were happening. So how is this guy, I'll say this when I interview other people, but how is this guy up here killing people down there? That's the only question I have to answer. It's on them to answer that. I don't have an answer for you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Mr. Heidecker. The jury is admonished that statements of Mr. Heidecker during his opening statement are not evidence he was not under oath. It was an opening statement, nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, that's not, it's important to know. Okay, yeah, exactly.
Is prosecution ready to call its next witness?
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call Detective William Ellis to the stand.
Ridiculous, man. Just wrote off all that he just said there. Didn't say that to the other guy's opening statement, did he? Fucking joke, man. There's this big guy.
Do you swear, under the penalty of perjury, to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please state your full name and spell your last name for the court, please.
Detective Bill Ellis, E-L-L-I-S.
Why did he
Good
spell
morning,
his...
Detective.
Good
Why
morning.
did he
What
spell
is
his
your
surname?
rank?
I'm a lieutenant with the San Bernardino County Sheriff's.
Can you tell the court a little bit about your background and experience?
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, I have 25 years' experience in law enforcement. Last 15 as a detective in homicides.
That's cool.
I also been on the SWAT team, hostage negotiation team.
Wow.
I've also worked in vice,
Holy shit.
narcotics,
That's
gangs.
crazy.
I'm a drug recognition expert, trained and certified.
If this guy's real, that's
That's
impressive.
quite a background.
That is quite a background.
Well, when you've been involved in law enforcement for 25 years, you dabble in everything you can get your hands on.
Objection,
Yes, you do.
flexing.
Can you tell the court what you saw and what you experienced the day of the tragedy when
Rigged
you walked
up.
onto the grounds of the Electric Sun Desert
Dude's a
Music
fucking
Festival?
unit, man.
Yes, when I arrived at the festival,
What is his surname
was
spelled? He didn't
mass
do that last.
confusion,
He didn't
chaotic
do that
situation.
yesterday.
there were people running and screaming and yelling, and there's bodies on the ground. The festival had no permit issued to allow the festival to begin. There was multiple code fire violations.
Yeah, I'm curious because there are some
There was
people
no
in
running
this
water.
that have real, like Mark Dwyer. He's a real.
The bathroom facilities were
That word I've
best
already
described
forgotten.
worst
That was
condition you
already
can
told
have.
to me by a friendly fellow
And
in
there
the
was no
chat.
not enough-
Objection, sorry, objection, Your Honor. Hygiene, I do not believe the hygiene of the
Arbitrator.
festival is on trial here.
Real arbitrator.
Mr. Heidecker, you have the opportunity to cross
Hey, can do something to stream, fella.
Ellis.
Good to see you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
and there was inadequate security.
Can you tell us what you saw in this area?
Well, that is the area in which the vapor devices were being handed out.
Vapor device, as he calls it. Ooh.
Did you
Very
find
fancy.
injured victims on the ground near the vape area tent?
Yes, I did. And
Everyone's just at Dr.
in fact, we
San's
found
tent. Notice it says Dr. San vape tent. Where are all the bodies? Dr. San's vape tent.
approximately 75
That's
vaporized
all I'm saying.
devices
So I'm
scattered
saying
all
it's
over the
not called
ground
Tim's
in the
vape tent,
hands
is
of
it?
some injured victims.
To the best of your recollection, Detective, do these red dots represent the bodies of the deceased on
Tim,
the grounds
what?
of the festival?
Well, there's more than that, but yeah.
Oh, objection. There are more, defense is, sorry, the prosecution is making assumptions at this point. We have demonstrated that by their
As soon as he says there was more, he just goes, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa.
dots that absolutely don't refer to anything, as far as I can tell.
Overruled.
Wait, give it a go.
Did you see Mr. Hyde
What the
in
fuck's
this
going
area?
on?
Yes, I did. In fact, when I first saw him, he didn't introduce himself as the organizer of the event,
Oh, he is.
or he didn't have any idea who the organizer was. He said he was just a performer,
He is a performer.
and he didn't know who was in charge or organized the festival.
Who did Mr. Heidecker
Oh, it's a bit
identify
coming
himself
in.
as?
He was just a musical performer.
Damn.
Did you have any
Yikes.
reason to suspect that he was more than just a music performer?
Yes, after we interviewed several witnesses, along with Mr. Sanchez, did find
Dr.
out
Sanchez, thank you
that
very
Tim
much.
Heidecker was, in fact, the organizer of the festival.
So you did see and speak with Mr. Sanchez,
Yes, I did.
Dr. San, as he's affectionately known by the defendant.
He is Dr. San.
What was Mr. Sanchez doing?
He was trying to administrate more vapor to a victim on the ground.
Well, let me make sure I'm hearing this correctly, Detective.
That's crazy.
Did you say that Mr. Sanchez, Dr. San,
Trying to give him more
was
vapor.
trying to administer more vapor to a victim on the ground?
Holy shit, that's so
Yes,
bad.
he had placed a vaporized device in the mouth of an unconscious victim to attempt to apply more vapor.
Oh, really? I'm curious.
Objection, speculation.
Overruled.
Oh.
Detective Ellis,
Tim's like, what? Come on.
did Mr. Sanchez say why he was doing this?
Yeah, after myself and some officers saluted him, he just simply said he was trying to save his life.
He was?
I don't understand. He was trying to save the victim's life by administering more vape, which had actually caused
That's so fucked up.
the injuries. Is that correct? I don't
Just
understand the logic of
incapacitated
that.
individual being forced
Yes,
to vape.
that was his logic. In
Fucking
fact, he was
poison.
saying that in order to counteract the negative effect of the vapor, he had to administer more vapor into the victim.
Yeah.
So what did you do when he was trying to administer more vape into the victim?
Well, myself and two San Bernardino sheriffs, Gutierrez and Smith, physically pulled him away from the victim.
Seems like you could have killed him by doing that.
I think the answer to this question is fairly obvious to the jury, but why did you stop him from administering
That
the
makes sense.
vape?
I know.
In all my 25 years in law enforcement, I've never seen one paramedic, one medical doctor, ever take an intoxicated person and put more intoxicants back into that same victim.
Did you detain Luther Sanchez?
Yes, I did. I transported him to San Bernardino County Sheriff's Station where I interrogated him for 2.5 hours.
Okay. Your Honor, we'd like to now play the
Oh, here we
Luther
go.
Sanchez interrogation video.
Oh, absolutely. Again, when people review On Cinema and stuff like that, they always point to the trial as like the peak of On Cinema's anti-humor and the way it transmits it by putting the fucking insane world of On Cinema into a world of normalcy, this court hearing. Very impressive. Here we go. Hey guys. Oh, so he's an actor? Damn, man, that's unfortunate. That would have been cool as well.
Your full name is Luther Sanchez, Sanchez, correct?
Yeah.
Dr. Sen is with
You
us.
understand you're not under arrest? You are free to go anytime you want. I just want to ask you a few questions concerning what happened at the festival earlier today.
Okay.
Can you tell me what was
Hmm.
in the vape pens that you guys gave away?
Just Chinese herbs that
Chinese
Tim and I pulled
herbs.
together a pretty powerful formula that
Tim is blameless. The
used
whole idea
herbs
is
that
you
have been
vape instead of
proven
eating and
for
drinking.
thousands
That
of
was the whole
years,
point.
and we got rid of some things that were trouble in the past, and we used some Cordyceps sinensis, which is a fungus that grows high up in the mountains of Nepal.
Beautiful.
And it's when a spore comes and lands on the head of a caterpillar, and it kills the caterpillar and uses all the material in the caterpillar as fuel to grow the fungus.
Oh my god, he's about that fucking mad mental fungus that like turns creatures into fucking biomes, man. And he used that to vape. Jesus
And,
Christ almighty.
That has
Holy fuck. Yeah, Tim's just
spiritual
like,
properties that just open people to see their potential.
Oh, okay. Do you have a name for this thing you have? What's it called?
That's Dong Chong Xiaocao.
Excuse me, what was it?
Dong, D-O-N-G, Chong,
Chong,
C-H-O-N-G, Xia, X-I-A, Cao.
Wow. Was there anything else inside the pens besides this thing you just mentioned?
Yes, there was some venom from the toad.
oh, the toad
Bufo
venom, of course.
That has chemicals that are in our bodies in high percentages when we're born and when we die. So it's kind of like a gateway chemical that enables us to pass from one life into another.
Okay.
What is he
who else
talking
was
about?
involved Besides just you, involved in all this stuff you guys.
Just Tim and I. Tim, we worked on this formula together.
Are you referring to Tim Heidecker?
Yeah.
Is he business with you, or
Oh,
what do you
Cordyceps,
two
that's
guys
it.
do together?
I mean, he's kind of the
Scar my
idea
ashes in
man. He came up
Victorville. I think that's the only right thing to do, really. With the ashes of the VFC.
the idea of these vape pens, and with my holistic healing background, we came up with
Well, 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 well. Well, that was. We had a little moment of time where OBS did not fuck me over. Are we here? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Fucking OBS, man. Actually, my Wi-Fi just disconnected. I mean, it's still fucking going. The gals are fucking here actually trying to fuck with me, man. Jesus. I've still got really low ping at the moment. We're not fucking stable at all. Okay, right, we're starting to come back now. Right, okay. There we are. No, don't worry, it's a me thing. My OBS has been fucking with me all day, all night even. But I think we're maybe back now. No, my fucking frames are dropping like fuck, dude. That's incredibly irritating. Right. Sorry, my fucking kilobits per second is utterly dropping, man. I don't know why. So my Wi-Fi has just been a bit fucking iffy at the moment, a bit spotty, if you will. Are there any six-bag cinemas in Scotland? I went to a six-bag cinema yesterday to see Deadpool and Wolverine, actually. Believe it or not. Deadpool and Wolverine, give it 5 bags of popcorn and maybe a little set of forks you can put in between your fingers to make blades. Pretty good. I enjoyed it very much. Highly recommend if you're a Marvel head, which I'm sure we all are. Right, okay, sorry about that. OBS, you know, being a loser. We're back up. Oh, and as soon as I said that, I was going to just be fucking back and forth here, so... Oh my god, there's no way. Bro, we're getting fucking railed right now, man. This is terrible. We're getting totally fucking dicked. I got the sliders, to be fair, actually. Dude. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I sincerely apologise for the shitty Wi-Fi at the moment, man. This is terrible. Really bad. Really bad. We'll just keep playing it.
We're all on the same planet, and we all
Apologies,
have the
everybody, sincerely.
potential to open our minds to our different spiritual dimensions from throughout time, kind of beyond time. One of Tim's ideas was that he wanted everyone to experience the music on a cellular level, where
Cellular level?
On a cellular level,
Meaning
where
what?
they would take a hit off the vape pipe and just they would internalize the beat just down on a microscope.
Okay. That may be a lot better now. Okay. I think we may be okay now. Yes, success, fucking success. Managed to get my extender to work now, so I think we're here now. I hope. It's looking positive. Yeah, we're here. Okay. What a mess, man. This is like a fucking Oscar special right now. Right, if it were stable, if it were good, we're much better now. If it were gonna carry on, yes. Oh, fucking Christ. I think we just huge victory. Yeah, the Chinese menace, the Red Menace, has been fucking defeated. Better dead than red, as Liberty Prime might say. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Yeah, this is our fucking special. No more bullshit. Right, okay, we're here. No more bullshit, everybody. Again, apologies for the fuckery. But you know, adds a bit of hilarity to our scenario. Okay, we're gonna continue. Sorry about that, lads. Hey, Art Vandalism, the streamer just in time for the stream to be working properly now. After some fuck ups. I can't wait to see the fucking VOD after this. It's gonna be hilarious. Okay, carrying on.
Almost like lose your body and like when you're in.
The quality dropped. What the fuck? There we go.
Is that what you're looking for?
Be completely immersed in just the music.
Sorry about that,
and
lads.
almost like lose your body and like
Is this gonna buffer now or what? What is? Oh, you must be fucking kidding. Here we go.
hit off the vape pipe and just it would
Large?
feel they would internalize the music and they would feel the beat.
What
just
is
down on a
fucking
microscopic
going
level.
on right now?
So you want to do some kind of
Jesus.
psychedelic trip on?
How much longer are we going? We're gonna get to the halfway point of this trial. So once we hit the 41:50 mark, we'll probably be wrapping it up. So yeah, not too much longer, but we'll
So they
still
can
be here.
Hear the music better, see the music, or
Oh,
taste the
fucking-
music. Is that what you're looking for?
Be completely
Okay. Let's continue.
immersed in just the music.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're not
Almost
fucking
like
Dragon Ball.
lose your body.
We'll see how
and
we go.
Like when you're in an environment that is the same temperature on the outside as
Fucking
your body, and you kind
Jesus.
of lose track of where your skin is.
I never had that experience, no, but were you checking any ideas of any of these?
What was you saying about missing skin?
People that were coming up?
No.
No idea.
No, because you know, like when
Did you ever?
when the
Did you ever?
Republicans tried
Whoa,
to
whoa, 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 whoa.
The Republicans?
Just relax, okay? I'm asking the questions, okay? Just anybody who came up
Dr.
and
Sand
gave
needs
you the
to
money,
burn
you
his
you handed them a vape pen, is that right?
we weren't really worried that how old they were.
Well, you should be worried.
You must be.
How many
Yeah.
of you got carried away and put an
I
animal?
think that's right.
How many
Yeah.
do you think?
We'll get to that. Probably next week then.
Yeah, we didn't want to hurt anybody.
You don't want to hurt anybody. Well, you did.
Well, you did.
One girl was 12 years old.
Damn, here we go. The intimidation technique here.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what interrogators are supposed to do, man. I mean, they can add pressure, but I don't know if that's the way you would do it. I don't think you're supposed to do it like that, really. You're supposed to use the ego up technique, you know what I mean? This guy needs to watch more JCS, criminal psychology videos. Great channel. Great channel.
Just like misunderstandings.
Misunderstandings. No, we don't. There's no penal code section for misunderstanding. What were you arrested for? Were you arrested for drugs?
Just some bad checks.
Oh, bad checks, okay.
Bad checks.
Anything else? No, you will find out, so it's more beneficial for you if you tell me the truth now.
A little bit of cocaine stuff from 15 years ago when everyone was, you know,
I wasn't doing it. Selling or?
When everyone was doing it.
just a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Large or small quantities?
I mean, that's all relative.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So Dr. Sand
You
is
doing small
a
brands, or
radio
are you
salesman as
doing
well.
Whole blocks.
Where's the film reviews? We haven't reviewed a single film yet.
What
the fuck?
I'll find it. I can get that. Okay, here's what's
They
going
should
to
have
happen.
access to a popcorn machine and a little bit of movie expertise from
Based on
Greg. Like, why was
my
Greg
interview
even
with you right
here?
now, I'm going to place you under arrest for pinnacle PC 187, which is murder. You
Bummer.
have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used. You can use against you. in
Look
court
at
of law.
Greg
You
smiling.
have the right to have an attorney
He's
present
so
before
happy
any
about it.
question. If you cannot afford an attorney, won't be appointed free of charge. You understand these rights I explained to you just now.
Yes.
You waiting for the talk.
I don't know. It's a very good question. I wonder what people think when they get involved with something like On Cinema, because it's such an enigmatic, weird, anti-humor kind of thing. Yeah, but again, a lot of the people involved in the trial do have like court backgrounds. Like her and Mark Dwyer had some stuff, so you know they're perfect. It's like a court case by design. Do you know what I mean?
Talk to me about what happened.
Very interesting.
No, I'll wait for an attorney. What about Tim?
What about Tim? What do you want to know?
I think you're right. I think he does bring popcorn. You're right. Of course he does.
Work together on this. And I'm just,
I guarantee I'll be talking to Tim here pretty quick too. Is there anything else you want to say to me, or do you still want to wait for your attorney? Nothing you want to say about Tim? You're going to go down this by yourself.
so we tried so hard to do something beautiful and we worked on this together.
We worked on this together.
Didn't quite work, did it?
Oh, Dr. San. Heavy. Heavy subject matter.
Detective Ellis, did you retrieve financial statement, invoices, and other files from the portable office of Mr. Heidecker on the festival grounds?
Yes, it did. And during our investigation, we gathered over 100 pieces of evidence pertaining to the evacuation, planning of the festival, and also the giveaway of the vaporizers.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. You recognize?
I
this
agree. Some with some
document?
light snacking.
Yes, this is a invoice from a chemical company in Shanghai that was invoiced, sent to and signed by Tim Heidecker.
Okay, what was
Tim
the
Heidecker.
name of that company in Shanghai?
Can I get my report to refresh my memory?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Objection, you can't even remember. What the fuck's the point? That's ridiculous.
Thank you. The name of the company is
Yeah, that's right. I also think I remember one specifically quote that I used from Greg in the video, in the Perspective video linked down below, where he says if it's a 2-page script, that's a long script. So yeah, it's mental. Really, it is just all of this shit. It's people reacting to
Biochemical
outbursts and
Ltd.
stuff.
based out of Shanghai.
People's talking shit while they're doing their script stuff.
Detective,
Very
what
interesting.
was purchased with this invoice?
The order was purchased was 5 kilograms of a chemical
Where's
called
the popcorn jockey?
1.3
Where is it?
dimethylamine, also
waiter.
known as methylhexadenine.
Methylhexadenine.
Meaning what?
Quite a tongue twister there.
Yes, it is. It's
Objection.
No laughing matter.
A tongue twister?
Is it a tongue
Overruled.
Is it officially a tongue twister?
Overruled.
Is it a tongue twister?
Methylhexadenine
I
is
don't know.
the
He's got a point.
synthetic stimulant drug, and the other dimethylamine is a liquid substance that bodybuilders use to enhance muscle growth.
Innocent. What category of drug is it?
Fucking ink
Actually, it's
coming off my fucking
narcotic.
tattoo, man.
Narcotic.
Jesus.
Analgesic narcotic.
Narcotic.
Get your hot dogs, yeah.
Your Honor, I'd like to
Junior
introduce-
Mints. Who the fuck says that again? Oh, that's that fucking actor guy, isn't it? He puts the mints in the popcorn, the fucking freak.
This invoice into evidence.
Objection.
Oh,
Proceed.
God.
Thank
So
you, Your Honor.
fucking messy. Just fucking
I'd like
ink
to
everywhere.
move to examine another document, Detective Ellis.
Okay.
I had the truffle oil popcorn and a little Coke with my cinema, my 6-bag cinema experience yesterday. Delicious. Truffle oil was so fresh, man. It's like I was
is a
eating a
check
garden, you know what I'm saying?
signed
Beautiful.
by Tim Heidecker.
Sierra
Defendant
Mist.
Tim Heidecker.
Yes.
We don't get
From,
Sierra Mist over here, and I
Tom
love
Cruise
Sierra
Moore
Mist.
Arts
It's
Fund
so
LLC.
nice.
The amount of
Really nice.
$3,687.60.
We don't get it over
was the
here.
amount that the chemical company charged him for his 2 methamphetamine and dimethylamine.
And who was the
We
check
get
made out
Sprite.
to?
I like a Sprite.
The check was made out to K2 Chemical Solutions out of Shanghai.
K2
Okay,
Chemical
so let me
Solutions.
just reiterate.
So it's
Okay,
Chinese's problem.
for the benefit of the jury.
Call me
So
bastards.
this check was payment for the invoice of the narcotics, and signed by Mr. Heidecker.
What is the difference between 7-Up
Narcotics
Sprite and
that
Sierra
use in
Mist?
vape pipes. Is that correct?
I don't know. I
That
guess
is
it's
correct.
like, what's the difference
Where did you get a
between
copy of this check?
what's the
During
difference
our
between Pepsi
investigation,
and
we went to
Coke?
the
You
Valley
know,
Bank.
he did say wrong.
Presented them with a
Wrong.
warrant to investigate.
I don't know
Tim
what the difference is. I
Heidecker's
guess it's like, yeah, what's the
bank
difference between
records
Coke and
and
Pepsi?
statements.
It's just like
You tell me
lemon lime
the
drinks by
relationship
different
between
companies,
Tom
innit?
Cruise,
Who does
Heidecker
Sierra Mist
Memorial
again? Is
Arts
that
Fund, LLC,
Pepsi?
and the
I don't know.
defendant, Timothy
Huh.
Heidecker?
Yes, the Tom Cruise Heidecker
I think Sierra Mist is more
Memorial Arts Fund,
refreshing. I
LLC
don't know why. Maybe it's the name.
is a
The name suggests.
so-called charitable
You know.
organization that is run by Mr. Tim Heidecker.
Objection. Speculation. He's insinuating that it's not a charitable organization. I think that's disrespectful to my late son.
Yeah, come on, Tom Cruise
Want that
Heidecker Jr.
Stricken from the record. Thank you.
Sustained court reporter is ordered to strike the words "so-called" from the record.
Thank
The
you, Your
jury
Honor.
is
Thank
instructed
you, Your
to
Honor.
disregard.
Okay.
I'll
Your
maybe
Honor,
get
at this time, I'd like
sun-kissed
to
over
admit
here.
this into evidence.
Objection.
We
No
have
objection.
Tango
It is received.
and Fanta.
Thank you.
Tango's like our Fanta equivalent over here.
Detective Ellis, Dr. Sand talked about
I don't know,
him
you
being
were like,
the
I think
ideal man, and Mr.
Coke is like a
Heidecker
weird
being the
after thing on your
business
teeth,
person of the duo.
you know? But
I'd like you to examine this chart.
I like
You tell
both.
me, based upon your research and investigation,
Not.
the nature of the relationships
Ah,
between
man,
Mr.
the
Heidecker
trial of Pepsi
and
v.
various
Coke.
business enterprises?
Well, with him, it's
He only objects when
it
there's
was
a
kinda
slide on him, I
simple.
think.
We just followed
If we follow the flow chart,
the flow chart.
tell me if I'm correct. So we have
Fucking what a mess
Timothy
my arm is
Richard
right now, man.
Heidecker,
Go
the
ahead in the
defendant,
chat.
Yes.
doing business as Tom Cruise Heidecker.
Oh shit, what we got here? All the fucking brands, Victor Film Center, Heidecker Publishing. There it is. Lest we forget about Heidecker Publishing there. Our Cinema, of course.
Heidecker Memorial Arts Fund. There's no LLC,
Dr. Sands
there's
Industrial
no S
Paper Oil.
Corporation, C Corporation like that. They were all DBAs, is that correct?
Yeah, so just simply DBAs. That's all they were. All they are just aliases all for
Yeah,
Tim
Pepsi
Heidecker.
Mac's like
Even though
crack
we
for
did
some
use
people,
symbols
man.
of
It's
these
bizarre.
entities. These entities never existed. Okay. And the DBA actually had
I think Sierra Mist is gone now
ownership
too. I mean, I wouldn't know
through
because it's
Mr.
not over
Heidecker
here.
in
But, you know,
DKR Development
liked it.
Brands. TCH
Actually, I would be right. There's a lot more
Vape
companies that he'd
Systems.
done that list.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
TCH Films and
Starry?
numerous
The fuck?
other businesses, all owned by Mr. Heidecker.
All legal, but just basically they're just aliases all for Tim Heidecker.
What do you mean?
So there were fraudulent enterprises.
What do you mean?
Objection, there's nothing fraudulent about many of those companies that are proud American companies.
Well said.
Sustained. Rephrase the question, please, Mr. Rossetti.
I
On Cinema is
apologize, Your
a
Honor.
legit company, for fuck's
The way
sake.
these companies
He just said On Cinema is not a legit company. Fuck you, rat. Oh, Rossetti.
were represented
Why
to
is it
the
called
public.
Starry? Such a
Inc.,
shitty name.
Inc.,
Sierra Mist
LLC.
suggests so much more.
Other
You know?
formal business organizations that typically have to be registered with the state of California were not registered.
An ace
And in
space,
that
God
sense,
help us
they
all.
were fraudulent, sir.
Like I say, they're all legal. It's just that they're all just aliases for Tim Heidecker. Very simple and very easy to link all these companies with Mr. Tim
Fucking
Heidecker. It
unbelievable.
wasn't hard at all.
All of these companies, they were associated with the Tom Cruise Heidecker Memorial Arts Fund.
Yep.
In other words, Mr. Heidecker. It takes a lot
Yeah, Tom Cruise Heidecker Jr. was a girl.
of money to operate these companies.
Yeah, exactly. It's an
How did
imagery word
Mr.
that suggests,
Heidecker-
like Mountain Dew, you know, that kind of thing. It just suggests refreshment. What the fuck does Starry refresh? Nothing.
Fund them.
Ridiculous.
Well,
So
during
much
the
about such a
investigation,
better name.
we found out there was 2 separate life insurance payouts to Mr. Tim Heidecker.
2 separate life insurance payouts.
Yes, sir.
What were the amounts of those payouts?
We're revealing now
$1 million
what's happening
each.
with the
$1
fucking.
million each.
Oh!
$1 million.
2 milli?
It's a lot of money, Mr.
It's a
Heidecker.
fuck ton of money.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And who were the insured?
His
Thanks,
son, Tom
Windows.
Cruise Heidecker, who died in November
The
2015.
acronyms are out in the open.
He died at 2
Oh.
years old.
Heavy.
Roughly, yes.
And there were 2 policies. $1 million each.
Why are they
paid out.
dragging
The
Tom Cruise
beneficiary
Heidecker
was?
Jr.'s name into the
Tim
mud here,
Heidecker.
man? He's dead. He can't even
Heidecker was
defend
the
himself.
beneficiary
And he's a
of $2
child.
million policies taken
Jews.
out on his 2-year-old son. Okay? Detective. Would
I
you
know
say
that their
it's
child got
typical
killed
for
off.
someone to take out
Fucking
multiple
hell.
million-dollar life
Well,
insurance
apparently,
policies on
the
a
kid
newborn
was
son?
the daughter of someone on the
No.
set, apparently. I don't know who
It's highly
exactly, but.
unusual.
Thank you, Detective. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Mr. Heidecker, do you wish to cross-examine the witness?
I certainly do.
I remind you to keep the scope of your
I don't know. It's weird
cross-examination to what was raised on direct only.
I understand.
God rest TCH. Vape technology child. Here we go. We're going to see the master at work here, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I keep looking at my tattoo. It's just fucking
Detective
gunk coming off it
Ellis,
'cause I
correct?
fucking put
Ellis?
cream on it.
Yes, sir.
A bit of ink's going out of
And you
it.
said you were 25 years in the police department. 25 years.
Yes, sir.
You said that number of times.
You said it
And
twice.
you have any experience with any marks on your record? Any police brutality, anything like that we need to know about? I don't think that was disclosed.
No.
Any issues?
You can run a pitcher's motion on them if you wish, but no.
Okay.
I believe
And
him.
you're You ever do drugs? You ever take drugs?
No.
You ever drink? Do drugs? Do you find there's a
drugs.
difference between those two activities?
Between drugs and alcohol?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Is that a
one gets
DKR
intoxicated
symbol? I
when
may
you
have to get a
into
DKR. Get
elite
DKR
state or-
tattoo.
Okay. So there's no real difference between the two.
they're both.
And you've admitted now.
This is,
under oath. You're under oath.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna.
And
This
you're,
is
Objection,
the
Your Honor, relevance?
unicorn from Blade
We have
Runner.
a detective
origami
here who's
unicorn.
claiming to be
Necessary
above
line of questioning.
others, and yet here he is.
There he is.
Just like some of these. I strike the questions. The
Thank you.
confession
I'm quite
tape
pleased with it.
we
Just got it yesterday
got to enjoy
before going to Six
starring
Pack Cinemas.
yourself and Mr. Sanchez. Was the footage edited in any way? Did you see any cuts? Were there things removed from the video?
What was
Was,
said?
was everything? Did
Thank
we see
you.
the full interrogation
Very
of
pleased.
Mr. Sanchez today here in the courtroom? Yes or no?
Not the full, no.
Okay. So may I ask what was removed? What and this is evidence tampering. Let's
Evidence
just let the
tampering?
record
Objection,
state.
Your Honor, foundation?
We
Evidence tampering?
perhaps there's footage of Mr. Sanchez taking back everything he said.
Speculation?
Well, we don't know.
Mr. Heidecker, please refrain from speculation.
I'm asking the detective, is there footage on that tape that has been edited out which would exonerate me here today?
No.
And you're sure of that?
I'm very sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fair enough. Good question.
Defense requests the full transcript of the interrogation of Mr. Sanchez to
In case he's lying to you.
corroborate that testimony today.
Witnesses testified there's nothing additional on that tape.
Okay. Are you fluent in Chinese?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, then we have some evidence that was submitted, written in Chinese, and you verified its authenticity. Is that as the court understood it?
Your Honor, I'm sorry,
just
I'm
stumble it here.
confused. What evidence was presented in Chinese?
There was a evidence. There was a.
How
Hold
did
on.
you fucking do
This,
that? Hold on. Fuck that. Just drop it. Give up.
Chemical from C2. This was written in Chinese.
Like the
K2.
Look. So you don't
He didn't ask permission to approach the witness.
approach the witness?
Yes, please.
He did.
This
There
is
we go.
Chinese.
Never mind. Never
Take your
mind.
elbow off the bench, please. Thank
Pardon
you.
me. What does this say?
Well, I had interpreters at the station interpret that for me.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind. We're just get that to fuck.
All right. We get bailiff. Clean that up. Somebody.
Will the bailiff please restore the easel to its previous position?
Thank you.
I know. I was like, well, never mind. Better respect, Bob. Just get it. Let the bailiff sort that out.
You're a good detective.
Very good detective, yes.
And
Well said.
can you explain the concept of choice to the audience?
Choice?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance?
Sustained.
Let me phrase the question. These, correct or incorrect, true or false? The
True or false?
Electric Sun 20, as they've become known,
So I have become
Matthew
known as-
Salinas, the rest,
The
chose
rest. They're
to be, if
named
they were not
one.
ordered by any
They even
kind
named
of
Bryce
the
Delgado.
state or the federal government to attend the music festival, Are you, as far as you know?
No, they came on their own free will, yes.
All right. And they ingested on their own free, they ingested the vape
Forgot
juices
about
on
Matt
their own free
Newman.
will?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but not know what was inside of it, no.
Thank you.
I think Tony
And
did it.
final question at this point. How extensively has the San Bernardino Police Department, county that you work for, investigated the Chinese role in this this scandal? In other words, have you traveled to Shanghai? Have you
shit.
investigated the corporation?
The heck? Did I just get a fucking dono there?
corporation that supplied the chemicals? Have you spoken with their chemists? Have you spoken with their CEOs and the executives at the chemical company?
No,
And you don't find that to be unusual?
we don't, no need to.
Okay.
We know where the chemicals came from. We know what the chemicals are.
But you can't say for certain that they were.
Whoever sent a €5 donation,
If I had,
thank you
would
so
I
very much.
dispute that evidence for
I
the record.
appreciate that
Dispute the-
sincerely.
I believe
Thank
the
you,
evidence
thank you,
was
thank you.
was
Don't know why it didn't pop up on the screen there.
manufactured, concocted by the
Thanks, sincerely.
prosecutor.
That
But
means
that's
a lot,
another. Hold
man.
on, that's
The
another issue.
evidence was admitted. You were given the chance to object.
Well,
And you did not make any
Sincere,
objection at that
sincere
time.
appreciation.
my point
for that, my
is,
friend.
if you allow me to finish, that we believe that there was
Big ups.
fraud on the part of the
Means a lot.
Chinese, which no one wants to talk about for PC reasons. Okay, I'm
No.
asking if you have
Charging a
explored
local,
that side of it.
No need to.
Why? No, I would be bewildered at that too.
Here's what I'm asking, and you just all you have to do is say yes or no.
Okay?
Is there a possibility that the county here and the DA has hidden evidence to suggest?
Objection, Your Honor, mischaracterization.
Sustained.
Do we, is there, let me ask you this, let me rephrase the question. Is there the possibility
It's
Yes
just,
or no?
I was going to say
that the Chinese are responsible for duping me and Mr. Sanchez?
Objection, foundation.
Sustained.
What do you mean? Let him
Is
ask the
there,
question, goddammit.
did the Chinese dupe me
It's just
and
asking the
sell
same
me
thing
a bill of
again.
goods?
Objection,
And
asked and answered.
Sustained.
Is the county concerned? Is the county not
He's just asking
investigating
the
the
same
Chinese
thing again in
link
different
here
words.
because of for reasons of PC, political correctness?
What?
Do we believe
Just even answering that.
that there is what I'm calling the Chinese connection
Hey,
as a part
Chinese Connection. That's a movie.
of it? Because
Finally, we're talking about movies.
somebody
God, it took fucking long
sold
enough.
me a bill of goods. If that's the case, which it's not.
Of course, if I could
Dr.
dupe them, it's a Chinese
Sanchez,
communist
excuse
conspiracy.
me, Mr. Sanchez is the sole proprietor of the vape tent. I think that's been established. Can you confirm that?
Yes, but it was in your festival.
Okay. Isn't it true, Detective, that the only relationship that the
Boys are
the
on to the
defendant
Chinese
here
Connection.
has
Well, Greg Tarkington's sitting right there in the fucking witness stand. He's not even spoke up about it at all.
with
He's probably itching. As soon as he heard the name Chinese Connection, he's like, oh. He
myself
start talking
has
about
with
movies.
the true criminal, Mr. Sanchez, is that he just gave him a space to operate his vape distribution, health, whatever it was, that ended up hurting some of these children.
Whatever it was.
You don't understand, but you were the organizer of the festival. It was your name and your signature on the checks. It was a check from your son's charity that you got from your son's payout from a life insurance policy.
He's getting explained to
Have you done
him
Everyone
by
had
the
all the
witness.
names, and you had all the signatures on all the invoices.
Your Honor,
What the fuck, that PayPal? Yeah, I've got see. Yeah, the Streamlabs tipping page will take you to my PayPal. Art Vandalay, thank you very much for your consideration. I don't know. Not doing it for them. Well, yeah, I appreciate the consideration, my friend.
Your Honor, I have to object.
Hopefully we
Mr.
get
Hijacker is
super
again
chats one day.
badgering the witness. These facts have already been established.
There is a lot of shit,
Documents
brother.
have been
But I
admitted
appreciate
into
it, brother.
evidence. We're wasting the time of the court, and this is
Mr. Heidecker, the
redundant.
purpose of cross-examination is to elicit new information. from
I'm
the
sure they
witness,
will
not
play
to
it at
engage
some
in
point for the
debate.
crowd.
I understand that, Your Honor.
Why wouldn't
I've one more question, and I will allow the good detective to be on his way.
I've not actually done direct PayPal. I'll set that up. I'll take a look at that next week and see if we can do that.
Have you
I'm sure I do.
requested a
I've just
handwriting
never done a
analysis
direct
from the
PayPal
defendant?
before.
No.
Further questions?
Yeah, I get you.
Redirect?
I'll look into
No,
that
Your
for
Honor.
next time, I think.
You're
brother.
excused.
Okay. Oh, I think that's a good time to wrap up now that we've heard everything we heard from this fucking chucklehead right here. So I think that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 44:56. Make a note of that, everybody, because that's what we'll be seeing next time. Ooh, baby. Okay. Yeah, let me just put on some tunage before we wrap it up. Yeah, looking at that art next time, I'm sure I can do that, but yeah, that's shit beyond my knowledge at the moment. You guys are my rock and roll. Oh no, Mo, don't worry, we'll be here next week for some more court expertise. Do not fret. Do not fret. I would go in for longer, but it's just I would do this for longer, but it's just because I finished really late today, and I'd rather do it when I've not finished at 10. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll have a look. I'll look into that. I don't have fucking no idea how it all looks, how it all fucking works. But yeah. I appreciate the consideration, or I will hit you up with that. What time is it for me right now? It is 20 minutes to 1 in the morning. So it's pretty damn late. Yeah, finished at 10 p.m. today, sadly. Just a bit of a bummer. We got music? Oh, it's mute. There we go, that'll be why. Ooh. Wowee. There we go. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up now, baby. Oh, that was fun. Good little chats and bants, bro. I sincerely appreciate it. Can't even fucking use words at the moment. Again, sorry about the technical mishaps and fucking all this bullshit. Don't know why the fuck that was happening. Just fucking technical nonsense on my end. Apologies for that. I'll make sure it does not happen for next week. Make sure my fucking Wi-Fi extender on that shit's working properly before I kick it off. Yeah, thank you all so very much for tuning in once again. It's been a sincere pleasure. Good bant and good laughs, and as per usual. Yeah, man, I look forward to it. We'll be doing it again next week. Hopefully, I don't know what my shift is next Saturday. Yeah, OBS has been a fucking loser. Yeah, my Wi-Fi was definitely not helping with that there. But we managed to get it working halfway through, which is lovely. Yeah, exactly. Mark and Greg, baby. More on cinema characters coming into the fray. We love to see it. But yeah, we'll be getting into the rest of day 2 next week, and I don't know what we'll be doing about the other days. It depends on how long they are. Let's have a look. Yeah, we could probably get through the rest of day 2 and then maybe day 3. We'll see how it goes. The rest. Day 2 is the longest one anyway out of all of the days of the trial, so that's absolutely fine. Yes, I'm very pumped to see the On Cinema world slowly eke into this fucking court proceeding and just go fucking nuts. It's gonna be fucking great. But yeah, again, thank you all so very much for tuning in. It's a sincere pleasure as always. It's always fun to do these fun little On Cinema streams of y'all. Oh, yes, Moz Angry at Twitter has been defeated yet. Thank you for tuning in again. Good to see you, brother. Art Vandalay, thank you for tuning in again. Peter Martin, thank you for tuning in. Tinder House, James Simon. Tinder House, I said that already, but you deserve a second shout out for that, brother. Rasak. Yeah, thank you all so very much for tuning in as per usual. Good to see you as always, brothers. Anyone else that I'm missing? Warriors for Christ, I know you tuned in at some point. Thank you so very much. Good to see you, fella. And Dylan, of course, thank you for tuning in once again. Good to see you, fella. Zach Bonfante, of course. Got a really good few, man. God damn. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Vern Heckner, of course. Yes, thank you all so very much for tuning in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pleasure to see you all as always. Yeah, next week we'll continue forth with some more court proceedings, and then I think probably the next 2 streams will probably be court centric, trial of Tim Heidecker centric, and then we'll be moving on to the 5th annual On Cinema Oscar special. God fucking damn. Very, very exciting stuff. We'll be entering 2018 with the next annual Oscar special, so very, very exciting stuff. But yes, in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Hope you all have a good one. Hope you the rest of the week that comes forth is good for you all. And I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, hopefully at 9:30 p.m. But we'll see how it goes. But yes, in the meantime, I have been Klman. This has been On Cinema Chill Stream number 17, baby. God fucking damn. We're encroaching 20, which is fucking terrifying to me. But yes, good to see you all. I will see you all in the next one. I can't wait to see what this VOD looks like. It's going to be fucking such a mess because we kept cutting out. Yes. Hang on a minute. Where are we? Okay.